But most of the time, we will see all four of them go straight to Link to the Past. It looks like we're headed that way right now. So here we go.
And we're off, ladies and gentlemen.
Now they're all four probably going to drop down the criteria starting zone and go for the first door that they can find that takes them to Link to the Past because there's far more checks there. However, sometimes people decide to make a gamble and go all the way down and look for the Morph Ball pedestal and the item in the sky, especially on hard logic. And we got Bressingham doing that for us right now.
I will be interested in seeing how that plays out.
We got power bombs on the Lake Helia Island, so hopefully that's not our first set.
Yeah, we don't want that to be a problem later down the road. In Link's house, we get an energy tank, and in the Sank, we get our small key.
I see a blue pendant on Eastern and crystals, regular crystals on Desert and Hera, I believe.
Yep. Looked like a heart container at the Vanilla Morph Ball location.
Now we see Hitaka and Ancient Gamer going right from the Sanctuary. That means they're probably setting up a Houlihan glitch to get into the... Is it Chris Houlihan, I believe, is his name?
Yes.
He won a contest way back in the day. They promised to put his name in the game. Basically what they do is they desync themselves from the game, drop down a hole, game has no idea where to put them, and they end up in a room with 225 rupees and a little hint tile saying something interesting. I'm guessing the second item in Retro Blue is nothing because
yes, it was just the missile tank. Bressingham has reset in order to get back to the criteria portal faster.
Okay, I'm pretty long-winded, so I kind of forget to say things that I'm supposed to say.
No worries. Niterific did check out the Uncle chest while you were explaining the Chris Houlihan stuff, and it was just a pair of missile packs, I believe.
Yeah, I haven't seen anything groundbreaking yet.
I'm actually mistaken. That was a missile pack in a heart container.
So far, nothing exciting at all.
Not this time around.
We found nothing useful, basically, thus far.
Just heart containers and missile packs.
Hitaka,
and one set of power bombs.
Hitaka going for the 50-50 bushes to get a bomb. He got one, so he's continuing on. The bush crabs, they drop bombs too, so that's kind of nice.
A very convenient drop for our runners. Niterific getting 7 bombs off of that, and also pulling the Tier 1 tree pull, I believe. That is blue rupees. I think our Tier 3 was also blue rupees.
I think so. I think you're right. Hitaka is just blind checking the race game. Not something you usually see in the combo.
And what is on our lumberjack ledge this evening? It is just a pack of missiles.
And it's just a pack of missiles on the race game too.
Well, are we looking at a charge beamless seed again? We had a seed a couple weeks ago. We had a seed a couple weeks ago where charge beam was on pedestal, and no one went for that.
Well, I think I was here for that actually.
All right, Hitaka checking the library, and it looked like a 5-arrow upgrade.
And there's 20 rupees growing in the mushroom spot.
Now that makes sense in the land of Hyrule. To be fair,
I mean, there's a lot of things that are kind of make sense. And we got more bombs in the drop down from the thing.
That's a bit of a troll for Niterific since just spent those 2 bush crabs farming up bombs.
It's, at least he didn't spend money.
True. Back at the tavern just had a hard piece for us.
And Hitaka's going to buy bombs. That's where that Houlihan cash comes into play.
Absolutely. Looks like Bressingham's going to do the same thing and grab some bombs from Lake Hylia. As well as a heart for some reason. That's not something I'm used to seeing people do.
They just wanted to get back down to 0 rupees.
Makes sense.
Our first swords in the chicken hut. Look at that. All right.
Don't use it on the chickens, though. You don't want to incite their wrath. In the meanwhile, we've got the back of Blind's hut giving us a heart piece, another missile pack, 20 bucks, and more 5 more bucks. Just another.
Bottlemender dropped a piece of heart.
And that's our first super missile pack in the back of Blind's hut.
Bressingham's over checking out Saha's palace.
Yeah,
nice. And more soups. Nice big old chunk of change and a heart container.
Yeah, we also have supers in the bottom of the well, followed by yet another missile pack.
Hmm.
There's our first pack of power bombs, along with a 5-hour upgrade and another pack of power bombs.
It looks like they're not going to be going for that Lake Hilly Island at any time soon.
Nope.
Bressingham's going straight into Eastern, skipping all the other checks, which he's not. The only thing he's missing out on is a sword.
Yeah, this is probably one of the most, ammo heavy for sure, but one of the most barren progression Kakariko villages I've seen in a long time.
This is very easy for Link Force to track, for sure.
Yes, tonight we have Link Force tracking all 4 of our runners. God bless that fella. First chest in Eastern Palace is that big key.
Well, that means he can get to the big chest without having to do any sequence. Everybody's just checking everything else except for Bressingham, so all our eyes are on him right now.
Yeah, I shudder to imagine what is going to be in Mini Moldorm and Hype Cave today, considering how barren Kakariko was.
That's 2 dungeon items in Eastern so far.
Which means, unfortunately, at least one of the items in Eastern Palace is lamp-locked.
Not that that's a problem for our runners.
Absolutely not.
Logic is merely a suggestion.
But yeah, we literally have gotten, besides a sword, we have gotten absolutely nothing. Nothing for Super Metroid, nothing for A Link to the Past besides the sword. So I'm very curious to see where our progression is going to be, or if it's all piled into one place.
Yeah, it's probably going to be in Brinstar like it always is.
Yeah, with the 2 powerbomb tanks we do have, there's a heart container in the EP big chest. We could explore a good chunk of...
Sorry, Bressingham's not going to check out the dark rooms, and he's just going to bail out of Eastern with finding nothing.
Yeah, kind of an interesting play given the circumstances, but I'm betting he's trying to follow the logic right now, figuring that he can't get to the vanilla big key chest or the boss, so might as well not bother.
That's how I tend to play.
It makes sense. I mean, especially following the logic does help you sometimes. It's those kind of gambles that just make or break the race. We do have Nitorific checking out the dam, which gave us at first 50 rupees, and now we're going to see what's flooded underneath.
Come on, Morph Ball.
Nope.
Well, that's very disappointing.
That's nowhere near as funny.
No, definitely not. It's money, which they've gotten a ton of so far.
That's very true. We don't have Zora money yet, but we definitely have a good chunk of change. We've got Nito deciding to go a little bit off the beaten path here and check out the Desert Legend Agina's cave before doing the rest of the South Shore checks.
That makes sense. This is a one-off location that's not exactly... Oh, boy.
Oh, boy.
So it's either mirror or book locked.
In before Book at Agina's cave.
That would be the best thing they could do. Because if it's mirror locked, then it'd be flute locked and bits locked. So you'd be without a ball for a while.
Or Variasuit locked, because we can just backdoor it.
We got Ancient Gamer down inside the escape or the dungeon, while Hitaka's checking out Mini Moldorm, which I'm kind of hoping has something at this point.
Yeah, the first item in the front of escape was an energy tank.
Ooh, a flute.
Wow, so now we can go to Death Mountain.
And a bunch of other garbage.
Okay,
I mean, the flute's nice, but everything else was trash.
Yeah, so that gives us some options. Not many, but some. In fact, it only gives us one logical check, and that's inside Spectacle Rock. That's it.
The dungeon is not proving to be very fruitful. I've seen a heart container so far.
Yeah, we saw a heart container and E-tank. We got one more item in Zelda Cell. The map is still MIA, so that could be anywhere else.
Hitaka taking very careful time with these crabs. For some reason, the crabs do an obnoxious amount of damage.
Yeah, 2 hearts on green mail. And yeah, that hurts. Just a missile pack in Ice Rod Cave, and there's the book.
So, we know where the game is wanting us to go.
Well, it's not a Gina's cave, but it'll do.
It's close-ish, maybe. I don't know. It's a cave, kind of.
Yeah, that's a pretty big one because yeah, we can't even do much in desert. I mean, even especially if it's boots locked.
You get one chest if it's boots locked. Let's get your 07s in chat for the awakening of the duck.
Yeah, now to be fair, while we haven't had much luck in A Link to the Past, we do have a great chunk of Super Metroid we can now access due to all of the power bombs we've found, plus that morph ball. So we've got a good chunk of Brinstar minus Waterway. We can check Gauntlet. We can check Criteria power bombs. Options are there. They're just not. It's just pretty obvious. There's only one super dense spot.
Right. And with being hard logic, some of those checks are actually more expected, such as the gauntlet with low or with these. What is it? No high jump. Is that what you're supposed to get in there with, or is it something?
I don't think you need high jump for Gauntlet.
I can never remember the logic for that half the time.
Yeah, I'm not familiar with the logic for Gauntlet myself, usually because everybody does it regardless of what they have.
That's the truth. Neorific having the flute's going to make him check desert all the faster. Not only that, he's going to check some fake flipper locations, which means he can only do Zora. He can check Zora Ledge and do the hobo check, but he can't get into the waterfall cave because he doesn't have the move.
Yeah, that's about it. We just got a heart piece off the old man, so even the old man doesn't have that much for us this evening.
Hitaka's taking a game transfer over to Super Metroid to check out the business center.
Yes, with we now can logically access everything in the high jump area, courtesy of the known morph ball.
He checks his suit to make sure he's got everything turned on, and he has nothing to turn on, so go back.
Yeah, it was just a shield at Croc Escape and another heart piece on the bridge guy.
It's a very healthy seed so far.
And very healthy, very ammo heavy. I noticed.
Oh, Hitaka missed the zoomer. He has to wait for it to come back around.
Yeah, no morph ball yet, so can't use those power bombs. Alright, Ancient Gamer activating their flute, and Bressingham flooding the, or opening the dam again. Well, for the first time in his case.
So definitely the logical play is to go to desert, for sure.
Yeah, logical play is to go to desert, get that morph ball, then after that, you can either do some upper Norfair checks, or I believe we can hell run to Crocomire with our current equipment.
No, that wouldn't be bad. I don't know how many tanks you need to do that, but
you need 2. 2 for Croc, 3 for Ice Beam, 5 for Bubble Mountain.
Alright, I'll try to remember that.
And it looks like Green Pendant is at Misery Mire today, courtesy of Sahasrarla's information.
Well, that's good. I hate that dungeon.
Ooh.
Oh, man.
And that is perfectly in logic.
Yeah, it's a shovel. Fetch quest inside of Spectral Rock.
Oh, boy.
As Chad is pointing out, that early flute definitely would make everybody go to the desert area earlier because they can just fly there.
Well,
I did not see if that was a big key or not. I'm guessing that was not the key in.
I think it was $20 because yeah, I see a. Oh no, it wasn't $20 because Ancient Gamer picked up a 20 rupee drop. It was. Taking a look at the
saying the
back right now, compass.
Yep. So Desert's boot locks. He's gonna go pick up his morph ball. I'm almost willing to bet he's gonna save and quit and reset. Would be my guess.
Absolutely, especially since there's not much else for him here in A Link to the Past besides that shovel.
Which you can check at a more convenient time later on.
Yeah, route it in with your Dark World checks if you have the mirror, which Hitaka's actually checking the shovel spot now, and it's just a pack of missiles.
More ammo. Hey, he's
And
happy about that too.
No, I can understand. Anybody with this first 15 minutes would be frustrated. We've gone 15 minutes in, and only 3 things are lit up at most on somebody's tracker.
As I said, this is a perfect seed for Link Force to be doing it by himself. Big Bach, Morph Ball was on the Desert Ledge.
All right, we're going to get a look at the Morph Ball Bomb location.
More power bombs.
Well, they are technically a Morph Ball Bomb, so...
Yeah, but it's not the kind that wakes up the statue.
Luckily.
I'm not sure if that death was intentional.
On Bressingham, he
It
was
looks
in
like
the
it was.
cell to cell, so yes. He is going to check Dark Cross.
We're going to see Ancient Gamer do a lot of checks in Brinstar now. He's checking out 230 missiles right now.
Oh, vanilla.
Go figure.
Ooh, Niterific is also venturing further into Eastern Palace here.
Ancient Gamer is probably next going to check Retro Mother Brain.
And it is just a hard piece in Dark Cross.
Retro Mother Brain being more missiles.
And just a map in the vanilla big key chest, so that means our last item in Eastern Palace is on the Armos Knights, and this is Pendant Eastern Palace. Oh boy.
I don't see them going back to that, but I could be wrong.
Yeah, and this is still version 29 Link to the Past logic, where the bow is a separate item and is not progressive.
Yeah, which is kind of disappointing.
Bressingham
To a certain extent, anyway.
Indeed, Bressingham has made it to the back of Escape, and we will now see the items beholden down here, including a glove, grapple beam, and that's going to be... Wait.
The map?
Yeah, that is going to be the map. I was thinking Eastern Palace.
So either the lamp or another glove is somewhere soon.
Yeah, looks like it. Ancient Gamer picked up the Wave Beam on the far right of Retro Brinstar.
Well, that helps with a lot of no more having to do wave gate skips. So that's kind of...
Indeed, but with that glove, that puts King Zora, well, once we find out how to get the glove, that will put King Zora into logic, and we get high jump boots in the Billy Mays room. But wait,
nice.
You can also get a missile pack.
Which we decided to leave behind because we didn't want to pay the $4.99 for.
Yeah, finding those high jump boots right now is definitely what Ancient Gamer wants to see. Knowing this is hard logic, getting those extra mobility items for something like Suitless Meridia, God help us if we have to do that again, definitely going to make a big difference.
And it's funny how such a simple item, just giving you a little bit extra jump height, makes a big difference. You know?
Absolutely.
Like you would think, oh, it's just an extra little bit of jump, whoop-de-doo, but actually it's quite a big deal. Now, Ancient Gamer has to be careful here to get past these green side hoppers. They do 80 damage per hit, and they can easily kill you very quickly if you're not paying.
Yeah, luckily he's got a couple of E-tanks, so he can tank a couple of hits.
Ancient Gamer starting his exploration of the green hills.
Just some money to start things off. And And it looks like Nito is going to venture into the Dark Cross as well.
What do we have on Charge Beam? More money.
We are getting way too much money and nothing. Well, technically, we could still spend it on Zora, but we still need to find out what puts that glove from the back of Escape into logic.
Mm-hmm.
Now, because everybody's been through the Escape and it looks like it's going through Dark Cross, they all have their books, which is good because that means they'll all be able to pick up their morph balls.
Ancient Gamer is trying to get the Spore Spawn skip. I think he's standing too far back to hit the block.
Now, Grapple
There
Beam.
he goes.
Now, I'm pretty sure Grapple Beam's the last thing our runners want to see right now, especially after picking up High Jump boots, because you know what High Jump, Grappling Beam unlocks? Well, once we get Spring Ball.
Mm-hmm.
The all-famous suitless Shack Tool.
That's terribly depressing. This Spore Spawn's item was just another heart piece. Hitaka getting the news of his morph ball being in the desert list.
Yeah, we'll see if Bressingham elects to Hell Run all the way to Croc, but it doesn't look like it. It looks like he's going straight back to Death Mountain.
Ancient Gamer's using the Wave Gate skip, even though he has the Wave Beam.
And he just realized.
Energy tanks are nice.
Yeah, that's our third E-Tank, which means now we can Hell Run to Ice Beam if we need to.
And we can also logically finish the game.
Very true.
Not that that's going to happen anytime soon, but you do need 3 energy tanks to beat Mother Brain.
Yeah, we need like a dozen things before we can wrap this game up.
Yeah, we're nowhere close, but I'm just saying, you know, it's one piece of the puzzle. Ancient Gamer going to check out the Mission Impossible for more money.
I'm starting to think it's impossible that we'll find any progression within the next 2 minutes.
Ha! Ha ha, I see what you did there. The problem I see with having this severe lack of progression like this is it's all going to gate them into the one direction.
That's
So
right.
it's going to be very linear.
Yeah, now if we do happen to catch like Dark World access along with some other major item like Titan's Mitts or Fire Rod, that's going to cause our runners to switch directions a little bit. Because, yeah, now Bressingham sees what's on Desert Ledge. He's going to check Agina first, but then go pick up that Morph Ball.
Ancient Gamers... Oh, there's Charge Beam. Ancient Gamer's going to check the Eticoons area.
Yeah.
Charge Beam is nice. That negates the necessity to collect it.
Yeah, right now, beams, we're doing okay. We've got Charge Wave, but we could definitely go with a couple more. Definitely Plasma would be the next one Ancient Gamer any of our runners really wants to see.
I always like having Plasma. It's my favorite.
Hitaka getting the massive pile of Zora money out of Sahasra's closet, but is electing to save and quit. Looks like he is hard resetting now to go back to Super Metroid.
The top of the Eticoons area is just another heart piece.
Oh, an Ancient Gamer falls down the pit a little bit. You can avoid having to fall down again with the with a Mock Ball.
If you can do a Mock.
Yeah, I don't know exactly what the numbers are regarding Mock Ball, but I know that in order to perform one, you have to basically be running a jump and then morph as you land.
Yes, it's. I've tried it, or tried to do it anyway. I have not been successful.
Yeah, it's not an easy trick. Underneath the speed booster bridge, we just get some more bombs.
I think he's going to try to mockball this to get across it.
Indeed. Hitaka, meanwhile, is going to start by checking the front of Gauntlet.
And Ancient Gamer gets the mockball. Very nice.
Yes, we got 3 items in the back of in Brinstar Reserve here, including super missiles, Big 20, and more bombs.
Trash runes. Yeah, man, maybe I was wrong about Brinstar having progression.
I mean, the shovel was checked in. That was garbage, too. So it's like, oh, that's where. Hitaka just found Titan's Mitts in the front of Gauntlet.
Okay. So logically speaking, that's supposed to be our first glove.
Yes, which now puts the back of Escape Glove back into Logic. So now we know, now we're back on Logic Chain.
Which is nice. Trying to keep track of things out of Logic can get kind of confusing.
Unless, of course, you find Go Mode through it. Then, of course, you don't care about what the game was expecting you to do. You just know you gotta beat it.
Wow, backup gauntlet's absolute trash, too.
Yeah, +5 bombs and +5 arrows. Complete trash.
We got Spazer on the moat item.
Okay, that considering we don't have plasma, that is a good item to find, especially with Wave.
Yeah, Spazer's nice. I mean, it's nice to have until you get plasma, which is, you know, even better, but it's better.
You know, chat is saying, and I think we mentioned it earlier. I think I may have called it earlier. I think we may have to be hell running to Lower Norfair, or into Crocomire at least.
Yeah, that might lead to more E-tanks. This is probably one of the slowest starts I've seen since the Morph Ball on Zora grind of rupees a couple.
Oh my god, I remember that last month. That was it last month or was it early this month? That was brutal either way.
It was like,
oh, we've got Bressingham and Red Tower though. We got some new checks coming here.
It was like 10 minutes of grinding rupees. It was awful.
Yeah.
With the ether tab or ether medallion doesn't do anything for us right now, but it might be required, as Turtle Rock may be required.
Yeah, we shall see.
We still don't have a Moon Pearl.
Now
so we still don't have Dark World access.
But get this. It could be at Screw Attack, as chat points out. We have the Flute and the Mitts. We can backdoor into Lower Norfair that way.
And it is hard logic, so that could be expected of our run.
And I have seen Moon Pearl on Screw Attack before.
Could also be a fetch quest leading to Moon Pearl as well.
Like Mushroom or
Powder.
Mushroom or Bottle. Or Powder, yeah. Nobody's gone to Kraid's lair yet.
No, I think Bressingham is headed that way, though.
Yeah, he's gonna go through Red Tower first.
Some of these rooms make me confused as to where we are actually at. Oh, Bressingham better be careful. 48 health.
Yeah.
That's dangerously low with those spikes. Just like that.
Case in point. Ooh, that's gonna cost him his Ether Medallion.
Yeah, that hurts.
Luckily, it's not going to cost him anything else because that was his first check.
Yeah, I mean, it's not a terrible loss, but it's still a time loss.
Unfortunately, Bressingham not going to go pick up those mitts.
Sometimes you wish you could telepathically send to the runner, go do this now, please. Yeah, that's the problem with the Metroid. Metroid's pretty unforgiving.
Yeah, now I believe even in hard logic, I do believe you can get to wreck ship with, is it called a continuous wall jump?
Yes, it is.
I believe that is in logic in hard mode, unless I'm mistaken.
I believe you're correct. That's definitely in logic for hard mode. It's not. I don't think it's logic for easy mode or easy mode. Not easy. Nothing's ever easy. Normal mode.
Easy mode. Go mode by Mini Moldorm Cave. And we actually can get over to wreck ship anyway because we have Grapple Beam.
True.
Which is now in logic with the Gauntlet Glove.
Another thing we might really would like to have soon is a can fly item of some.
Yeah, morph ball bombs or space jump. I would say space jump is probably the bigger of the two.
It's certainly the faster of the two.
Indeed. But yeah, the only way we can fly right now is with that flute.
And that doesn't help in one of the games.
Yeah, we never got some kind of musical item in a Metroid game yet, have we?
You get a musical item every time you pick up an item.
Oh yeah, the jingle's nice, but Samus never plays an instrument. Just an E-Tank at Vanilla Spazer.
It'd have to be some kind of percussion instrument because I don't think she's going to be playing a brass or woodwind because she can't breathe. It's not going to work.
I'm just imagining her trying to play the violin with the arm cannon.
You know what? It wouldn't surprise me.
But yeah,
she's capable of a lot of things.
Yeah, I mean, it helps with the Chozo DNA and all that jazz. But we've now got 4 logical E-Tanks, so we're getting close to being able to hell run all the way through to Bubble Mountain.
Yep.
I think a reserve tank is
going to take down Kraid too.
I think a reserve tank will also fill the remainder of that gap.
Yeah, but they call it Nope Tank for a reason. Hitaka did the wave gate skip too, even though he's got wave gate. Just so used to do it.
He actually does not have wave beam, it looks like, or at least it's not turned on.
I don't even remember where it was.
Wave beam was in the back of Retro Brinstar, below Billy Mays.
Right.
He may be routing that in after doing the pink Bryn checks.
This is true. And we got Ancient Gamer taking on the Big Bully Kraid. Let's see if we can get the quick kill or we're going to get the DLC that nobody wants.
Very nicely done.
Oh, missed the fire rod.
That is definitely helpful, but not what we're looking for.
It's not helpful yet. It's necessary, but not helpful.
Yeah, it's great offense. It's a great offensive weapon compared to our sword, but yeah, right now we still don't have Dark World access, so there is nothing at all we can do with that. And this is not version 31 of Link to the Past logic, so it does not allow for logical dark room skips.
Again, logical dark rooms are it's an oxymoron. It's just
exactly.
It's just a suggestion for these guys.
Nito is farming power bombs in the waterway.
Yeah, that's why I wasn't questioning it. It's not a bad place to farm. Those little slug things are almost guaranteed to drop those, I think.
Yeah, pretty much.
Well, they are guaranteed to drop them, I guess, according to chat.
Yeah, Hitaka taking advantage of that grappling beam to now check X-Ray without the difficulties of those spikes. Interesting that Bressingham chose not to use the grappling beam earlier. Just more super missiles.
Yeah, we've seen that already. I mean, I don't know where the game's wanting us to go now. I don't know.
Well, I think at this point, Norfair is the play.
Zora is going to have to be a play too because he's one of the few checks we have left.
Yeah, and we have gotten a solid at least 150 bucks since we got into Brinstar, so there is definitely the money to go visit Zora.
To answer a question in chat, I believe it is 3 energy tanks to do the Ice Beam Hell Run.
Yes, it is 2 for Croc, 3 for Ice Beam, 5 for Bubble Mountain.
I'll remember that number someday. Looks like Bressingham also got the quick kill on Kraid, so we're 2 for 2.
Very nice. Ancient Gamer has backpedaled back to Death Mountain. Is electing to simply take the heal from the old man.
What is he going to do with that fire rod?
That is a good question. I have no clue. He realizes he already... Oh no, he didn't rescue the old man yet, did he? Even though he's in there.
I'm confused.
I think that's what he's doing.
He already rescued the old man, didn't he?
I think the old man is technically in that room, even though he hasn't been rescued, but he doesn't have the respawn point yet. He's going to secure the respawn point.
I honestly don't know. I've never been to that room without having rescued the old man before.
At least I think that's what's happening, because I know Bressingham rescued the old man. I know Hitaka rescued the old man.
I know somebody did. I've definitely seen it.
Yeah, you see, there he is.
But didn't he just get a heal from the old man too? What kind of witchery is this?
Yeah, and Link 4 Star Tracker is confirming to me that, yeah, he is always in that room, regardless. And also, apparently Bressingham did not get the quick kill. But
Oh.
Kraid wasn't standing up for too long.
Well, I blinked and I missed it, so I was only guessing. Our tracker's on top of it, though. He's elite. What can I say? Hitaka now on the Kraid fight. He gets the quick kill.
All right, 2 for 3 on quick kills. Yeah, Ancient Gamer actually never went to Death Mountain after picking up that flute, so it makes sense that he's getting these checks out of the way while he's in the neighborhood. He's probably going to hell run to Croc after.
He also picked up a shield somewhere.
Yeah, that first shield was... Oh, I'm trying to remember where that first shield was. I know there was a shield behind in the Croc escape, but I don't remember when the first one. It was
I don't recall seeing any of the shields either.
It was high jump boots. That's right. Thank you, Chad.
Gotcha. Yeah, chat's helping us out.
Ancient Gamer saved and quit and is still in Hyrule. I'm very puzzled by this, actually. Oh, he's going to check the shovel spot.
I mean,
Get
it's
that out of the
it's debated. I mean, we know it's debated, but
Uh-oh, Bressingham very low on health again.
I mean, he's not exactly in a friendly room either. I mean, I guess he didn't care. He's gonna reset anyway.
Yeah, Bressingham just wanted to check the item at Crumble Tower and reset afterwards, and it was just a bomb capacity upgrade, it looked like.
To answer your question in chat, I don't believe we've seen the ice beam location yet.
We have not. Nobody is willing to take the hell run. And there's that shield we were talking about.
All
On
right.
Hitaka screen.
It's hard to keep track of Forerunners and all the stuff they pick up. Remember who's picked up what where. Apparently, we have seen the ice beam, and it was 20 rupees.
Oh, okay then. That would explain his low health when he was trying to check Crumble Tower.
That would work it. I didn't even see it, so I mean, geez. He's gonna be happy to get up there and get his mitts if he makes this jump. This jump is not easy, but it's not terribly hard either. Because I mean, I can do it, and I'm pretty bad.
Indeed, Hitaka is actually headed to Ice Beam area right now, so we're going to see that rupee again.
Meteorific coming out of the Chozo bomb Chozo room, or just the normal way rather than doing the Alcatraz escape.
He might be going to wreck ship.
He's surely headed that way. If only we could tell him to go turn around, because you don't need to keep going. There's nothing else here for.
All right, Bressingham has picked up those Titan's mitts out of Gauntlet. Meteorific will pick up that Spazer. after climbing out of the moat. Elects to still put off wrecked ship.
It seems to me that's one of the last checks to do in Super Metroid at this point. And I would go there.
Yeah,
But 3 energy tank, no suit Phantoon is not exactly easy.
no, it's not. And it looks like Ancient Gamer is going to now do the Eastern Palace area checks. Gonna get the Zora money at the very least. But still has not picked up a glove. Ancient Gamer did not go into the back of Escape through the dark room or do the gauntlet either, so he still has no glove. But yeah, at this point, yeah, our progression has to be somewhere in Norfair or in Wrecked Ship. I'm actually legit surprised considering that this is hard logic, that everybody is putting off the hard mode locations this late.
I mean, at this point, we are running very slim on checks.
Yeah, everybody's backpedaling through each other's spots for now.
Yeah, definitely nobody's taking the brave steps and going into the hard places. I mean, logically, we still don't have enough E-tanks to get to Bubble Mountain, but we do have, and we've already checked Croc and Ice Beam, so Wrecked Ship seems to be one of the few locations left in logic worth checking. And I mean, I don't blame them. Nobody wants to do that. So while we're seeing all the things that we've seen before, I'm going to suggest that you give our runners a follow. Or maybe not. That command's not working. Okay. You can see their names. They're here. Nita Ressingham, Hitaka, and Ancient Gamer. Also give our follower to Link40, who's our amazing tracker tonight. Karakamire is in logic with the E-tanks we have. We could kill him. Somebody saw Boots. Where do we see Boots? Oh, so Speed Booster is required to get our Pegasus boots. That's horrible. I mean, it's just a terrible place to put that. Ah, man. I don't know. Wow. Yeah, that's not something I expect the other runners to check, especially considering how far out of the way it is. But it's good to know. I mean, the boots, it is, Desert Palace is boots locked, so those are required. So by definition, that means Speed Booster will also be required.
Oh boy.
Yeah. So I'm betting Speed Booster's probably in Rex.
I'm going to be annoyed if that's our only progression for continuing stuff and our next bit of progressions in Desert Palace. Because there's like no room for divergence here right now.
No, there's no free reign exploration. It's hey, go here, get this. Hey, go here, get this. Here, go. It's kind of following the same kind of puzzles that we've been seeing for a while. Chat's also saying speed booster could be a screw attack, which is true.
Yeah, no one's willing to. No one has gotten the idea to flute over to Meyer and check there. They could check the Meyer shed with Super Bunny glitch as well.
Nobody's making any brave gambles. Attack is trying to get the jump to get into Billy Mays. It's not exactly an easy jump, but it's not bad. And we're gonna be 2 for 2 on Craig quick kills. 2 for 4, I mean. Excuse me.
Yeah, that's yeah, 2 for 2's not too. 2 for 4.
I got you.
Making the same mistake. 2 for 4 isn't too bad.
And down goes Craig. For the fire rod. Again.
Yeah, so at this point, everybody's picked up their fire rods. Everybody except Ancient Gamer has Titan's mitts. So, although Ancient Gamer looks to be backdooring back of escape right now, so
Yeah, he's definitely just got Dark Cross. He's gonna get those gloves, which maybe he'll go check Zora for us. See
probably
something
that's pretty much the only high rule check we can still do.
there. Yeah, I think that's it. I don't think there's anything else that we can check. We can't get to East Death Mountain because we don't have hammer or hookshot.
Or
We
mirror.
can't do anything else. We don't have anything Dark World access because we don't have.
We don't even have a lamp or cape. Or another sword.
Yeah, so we can't do Aga. Can't do Desert. Can't do. That's. I mean, we are. It's gotta be Wrecked Ship.
Wreck ship or lower Norfair. Or somewhere in
or
Norfair.
Crocomire. I mean, I don't know. We haven't killed Crocomire.
Nobody's willing to check Crocomire, and I believe the saying goes, "Always bet on Croc."
I say that every time, man. Always bet on Croc. I mean, they saw the escape item was a shield, so maybe they're like, eh.
Yeah, that might be putting him off a little bit. And actually, chat was bringing this up earlier. One thing that may put Ancient Gamer off of those Titans mitts for a few extra minutes, unless he's going to check him right now, is that they were in the front of Gauntlet and the back of Gauntlet was complete trash. So it might put him off for a while, because to him it's going to be a one-off check. Unfortunately, it doesn't look like he's going to Gauntlet. He might be going to Wreck Ship.
I mean, it'll be nice to see something new, but hopefully it's something. He's already been this way, so he's definitely going all the way over. We're finally getting some new checks on Ancient Gamer side.
Here we go. We start by checking out the flooded item.
I'm betting we're going to see something useful here. Whether it's something big or little, it's going to be useful. Not this particular item. Oh, well, hey, gravity suit's pretty darn useful. That means no suitless Meridia, thank God.
Oh, yeah. Gravity suit, that was in underwater. Go figure.
Hey, you know, I mean, what is logically required to get under there? Nothing.
Exactly. But yeah, with gravity suit, basically we can minus a couple speed booster checks, full clear Meridia.
And the 75% damage reduction makes this next fight very easy.
Big time.
And now Ancient Gamer's going to check out Super Metroid's version of the Helmless Hallway.
Ooh.
Oh, it's the flippers. Oh, man. Here we go. Wreck Ship's got the...
Yeah, Wreck Ship is the play. It's hilarious, though, that Wreck Ship has both gravity suit and flippers, both of the water items.
I mean, it has that way.
All right, we'll see how Ancient Gamer elects to take on Fantoon here.
Whatever you do, don't hit him with a super.
Although Fantoon appears to be giving a pretty nasty pattern right now.
Looks like, wow. That was interesting.
And Chad is saying that Hitaka checked the area on the upper side of Rex ship, and it was the Moon Pearl. So that is Fantoon locked, but luckily getting past Fantoon locked shouldn't be an issue at this point.
No, it doesn't look like it's going to be too terribly difficult. Fantoon's almost dead. Ancient Gamer did use a special beam combo. I called the X Factor on him. I believe that's... I don't know how to use it myself, but I think it's something involving the charge beam and his power bomb, but I'm not 100% certain.
Pretty much. I'm not that familiar with those either. But with that, Ancient Gamer very decisively takes down Fantoon. And will soon be on his way to get those, at least that Moon Pearl. But let's see what other treasures the wrecked ship has to plunder.
The Ghost of Argus is dead. That's good riddance.
Ooh, we are getting a check of the Zora area from Nidorific. I did not see what was on the Zora's ledge. But Chad is saying it was nothing. Now, what does the King of All Scams have for us this evening? As I confirm, it is just a bomb upgrade on the ledge.
At this point, I'm betting that King of Scams has nothing. Yeah.
Scammed.
Oh, what a terrible! He didn't even save and quit, so he's going to maintain those rupees.
Yeah, that is garbage.
That's total hot garbage.
And it looks like, so far, besides our goodies we know about in Wreck Ship, we've only seen a heart piece.
The Ghost of Argus is dead for the second time tonight.
And yeah, look at this. Everybody's going to Wreck Ship now.
It's pretty much the only place to go.
Yep, and Bressingham confirming that, and Nito, for that matter, confirming that it is Moon Pearl up there above the Wreck Ship.
Ancient Gamer taking a safety save before going across the spiky room. Even though with gravity suit it's not quite as scary.
Yeah, this is luckily, with gravity suit the spikes only looked like that was 60 damage. I think Varia ends up doing a good chunk of damage reduction to spikes. Because I think it's weird. The spikes are counted as environmental damage.
And that's where that's where the gravity doesn't help. That makes sense.
And just some missiles at
that Wreck Ship
in the
Reserve.
back of Spiky Room of Death. Oh no, that's Spiky Room of Death. Wreck Ship Reserve is speed booster locked.
Right. I'll remember these rooms one day.
Oh, it's gonna be. Now, if this were really trolly, they'd put Pegasus boots under the bowling alley.
Well, we already know where those are.
Or no, not Pegasus boots. Sorry, speed booster.
That would be well. Okay, that would be horrible too.
Bressingham and Nito taking on Fantoon virtually the same time here.
Ancient Gamer's clearing out the attic.
Taking full advantage of all the super missiles we've been piling on across the course of this seed.
Apparently Hitaka didn't see anything he liked, so he reset.
Yeah, it was just a missile pack in Spiky Room of Death. And just 20 rupees in the attic, but Ancient Gamer is going to head outside and is going to be very happy to see that Moon Pearl. Now, checking missiles in the sky is going to be a bit of a pain in the backside right now because we still can't fly.
Yeah, you're gonna have to do it the vanilla way if you do it at all, or you gamble on it not being anything useful. I mean, it's just one check. How bad could that possibly be?
In this race, you never know. But let's see how Ancient Gamer elects to handle this. He is skipping that check.
I don't blame him. That's a long, long check just to get maybe a or it could be a plasma beam. Who knows?
Yeah,
Everybody, go ahead.
looks like everybody's taken down Fantoon without any difficulty. Looks like Nino and Bressingham took him down pretty much at the same time they started. Ancient Gamer is now going to go into the bowling alley. And we see Silver Terizo lining up to take his role. He's stepping up. He has excellent form. And he is, for some reason or another, walking well past the foul line, so obviously this one's not going to count. I'm starting to wonder if he's actually bowling right now.
It appears he just doesn't care anymore.
Oh, and he has now gone down the stairs and is most likely going to talk to the management. No, I'm kidding.
Management's downstairs. We got an issue. And just like I said, item in the sky was just a missile, which I believe is
okay.
vanilla.
Yep, missiles in the sky. Well, if you wanted, that is definitely not speed booster. So, Ancient Gamer's going to check the Wreck Ship Reserve item anyway, at least to see what it is. We already know there's one important item speed booster locked. Is there two? Well, debatable on that second one.
It's not required, but it's really nice to have.
Yeah, Screw Attack and Wreck Ship Reserve, and I gotta imagine now that we pretty much full cleared Wreck Ship, no one's coming back for that.
Yeah, that's there forever. Nobody is gonna come back from that. I would completely agree.
Yeah, as someone in chat points out, yeah, they're all gonna be screwed by that.
Ooh, funny.
Yeah, so with what we got Moon Pearl. You know what? With all that, we still can't do Jack in A Link to the Past.
Yeah, no, we got the Moon Pearl, we got Titans. We can go do a whole bunch.
We can now logically check Meyer Shed.
We can do Skull Woods. We got Fire Rod. We can do Skull Woods.
We have no hammer. Oh, wait, yes, we have Mitts and Merle.
We got Mitts.
Sorry, I'm so used to it being hammer plus glove.
Do Thieves Town. We can do Ice Palace. We can do. We can get. We might be able to open mine.
So yeah, I take it back. We have a huge chunk of A Link to the Past open right now.
We can finally get our Dark World map check.
Yeah, this is an hour in, and we still have not seen what our Dark World dungeons are. We're only one pendant missing in action, but we are missing both of our Pyramid Fairy crystals.
I'm willing to bet they're going to be in the Dark World, though.
Yeah, but unfortunately, with our some of our more denser item locations, like we can check up to left side swamp, and we can check a tad bit of pod up to the Bollock side, depending on the key layout. But
we don't even have a bottle to do a bottle glitch either.
yeah,
they might be able to do mimic clip if that's allowed, but I don't. It's not logical.
I think mimic clips are still allowed, but I know they're not in the they're not in the logic. Although Chad points out, yeah, Ancient Gamer has pretty much orphaned those Titans mitts for now, so he may not be picking those up for a while.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Hitaka has gone back to A Link to the Past. I didn't even realize Hitaka was using a medley sprite.
I had no idea either. I mean, that's kind of baffling because we haven't been paying attention. Looks like he's gonna go do Zora checks or do the. Has he done the Zora check yet?
He has not been,
Doesn't
he has
doesn't
not
look
been
like.
scammed.
But he can also do Waterfall Fairy because we do have the actual ability to do it now.
Yes, we do.
Yeah, unfortunately for Ancient Gamer, that's going to cripple him. Not having those myths for a long, because I mean, he's seen the back. How long is it take before he goes to the?
A while, especially since he has Moon Pearl and Gravity Suit, he's gonna at least check Meridian, probably do a Hell run before thinking about back of front of Gauntlet again.
I think if I was Hitaka, I would have fluted from that little standable water and gone back to 8, rather than making this swim. It seems like it takes forever. Ancient Gamer's making a dip into Meridia though.
Yeah, interesting play.
I'm just so thankful it's not suitless.
Yeah. For those just coming in and wondering why we're so happy, we've had like at least 4 or 5 seeds in the last month or so where suitless Meridia has been required.
There's our second sword. All right, and another heart container.
Flipper's check's paying off early.
We are very, very healthy on the Link to the Past side. We have 0 dungeons completed in Link to the Past. We have 12 hearts already.
Fascinating.
Yeah, well, I mean, death's not going to be too scary.
Nito and Bressingham, meanwhile, have been practically holding hands through these wreck ship checks.
It's always nice. Well, I mean, it's kind of, they had to.
True. But it's you got to hand it to their execution for being able to maintain that consistency.
Ancient Gamer not having those myths is actually going to be very nice to see the route diversions. Looks like he's going to check Shack.
Yeah, I see why he's saving right now. He's going to check this right now. Get this right out of the way. To see if it has progression.
I can't say I blame him.
And if it does have progression, I bet he'll route the rest of Meridia and on the way back. If not, I bet he's going to hard reset and go back to the tube.
That is not an easy jump to make.
All right, Hitaka is fluting to the Meyer area.
Yes,
so we're finally getting
it.
So some more new information coming this way.
And there's our map check. We got red pendants at Swamp and Skullwoods. I did not see, or red crystals, and I did not see the final.
It was Thieves Town. Go figure.
Oh, gross.
So our pendants are Thieves Town, Eastern, and Meyer. So, oh boy, pendant Thieves Town.
I'm betting there's something in there.
And we don't have the hammer yet, do we? No, we don't.
Meyer shed just missiles and an E-tank. That does give us enough E-tanks to do a Bubble Mountain Hurricane.
Yep. And I did not see what our medallion is. Oh, our medallion for Meyer is Bombos, so we are short a medallion.
It's a green pendant, too. So I don't know if I'd want to go in there. And the screw attack location is 10 stick.
Yeah, Hitaka electing not to fight the Golden Torizo to check the item back there. Meanwhile, Ancient Gamer discovers that Shag Tool contains just a missile pack after killing the poor fella. And yep, as I predicted, he is hard resetting straight back to the entrance. He's probably going to go to A Link to the Past now. Or search other areas of Meridia.
That's a terrible find for Shag Tool. It's such a long check for nothing.
Yeah, it looks like we've got Nito going through the front door to get to Meridia this time around.
And we got Hitaka doing, it looks like he's going to be doing the Village of Outcasts check.
Yeah, probably gonna swing by to Skull Woods first. It's a free crystal, a free Pyramid Fairy crystal, no less. Ooh, and there was Space Jump in Crab Supers.
Well, that's always nice.
So at long last, we can fly.
You got missiles at Main Street, and was it the Space Jump is the next check? Yeah.
Yep, that's the Crab Supers check there. Alright, Skull Woods, meanwhile, 2 items up for grabs in here, plus a crystal.
And a ton of keys.
And if only we had the mirror, because then we could perform my favorite post Skull Woods activity with mirror and book.
Yep, those are always nice to see. If people do it anyway. Some people are like, nah, you know, I'm good.
All right.
Hitaka's headed straight for the back, which is not a bad play. I see a lot of people do this.
Indeed.
I did not see what was at the top of Mama's Hurdle. I'm sorry.
It was actually our 3rd shield. And 20 rupees. Yeah, Nito has not picked up any shields yet, so that was still a tier 1 shield. To answer question, chat, mirror could be in Skull Woods.
I mean, shields are just lag. That's it. Mirror shield's about the only thing that's minorly useful.
I would argue fire shield's at least capable of blocking Blind's fireballs.
Yeah. I will concede that. That makes sense, but for most of the part, they're not all that useful.
Nope. And although right now, Mirror Shield might be our only... Never mind. Cane of Burner was in Skull Woods.
Well, here we go.
I was going to say Mirror Shield might be our only way to get through the Laser Bridge, but nope.
Hitaka taking advantage of the boomerang stunning the Gibdos to be able to get through that fire rim a lot easier.
Where did that red boomerang come out of? I don't even remember
where that was. It was in Pink Rin.
It was, okay.
It's funny how the bunny sprite for Medley is a chicken.
Well, yeah, because the Rito are basically bird people.
They're birds.
Makes sense.
That makes sense. It's just funny.
Hitaka trying to use the spikes, no such luck. There wasn't too much in the watering hole, I noticed. I think, I'm taking a quick look back right now. Yeah, it was power bombs and some extra rupees.
And at this point, we're really not needing rupees anymore.
Nope. We've got more than enough pod.
We need 110 to get into pod. We need 80 to do the dig game, and I think we need 20 to get the Smith.
Not to mention 100 for the chess game, I think. Is it 100?
No, it's 80 for the chess game.
Okay.
10 for Smith. And we got Variasuit somewhere. Oh, in Skull.
Oh, so Vario's at the Skullwoods big chest, and there is the hook shot in the Aqueduct. So that is Speed Booster or Ice Beam locked. So we've got our 2 items in Skull Woods. We have the Cane of Burna and the Variasuit, so Hell Runs are not required. So come to think of it, no particular hard mode tricks required this seed this time around. Bummer.
Nope. Nothing. Yeah, Hitaka just managed to eke out a victory over them all.
Yeah, with that is going to be Hitaka. Hitaka has drawn first blood in A Link to the Past, at least. And this is over an hour in.
Yeah. Get comfortable, folks. This could be a slog.
Yeah, so at this point, we are looking for Turtle Rock's Medallion, if it's not Ether, Mirror, Hammer, Cane, Bow, and Boots, which is Speed Booster Lock, so speed, and Ice Rod. So yeah, we're still looking for a lot of stuff here. To answer question, chat, yeah, that snail clip could be required for the end up being required for the hook shot, but we don't know where Speed Booster is, so It's most likely Speed Booster's just chilling somewhere that's not hookshot locked, unless it's in Swamp Palace, then maybe it is.
Answer another question. Try to slim the Bard. Yes, everybody has book because book was the singular item required to obtain the.
There is
There's our
first.
first bottle, which is what you were just going to say.
Yep, that's all right. Great minds think alike, as the saying goes. And the other item was apparently not important for Nidorific. Bressingham, meanwhile, has defeated Mothula. With only one heart to go, too.
That fight sucks.
Yeah, especially, he's still on Fighter Sword. He has not done the Flippers checks.
That fight sucks with almost everything. Doesn't matter. That room is awful. Whoever designed that needs to get smacked.
It looked like a heart container as the revealed. Yep, a heart piece in the left side sand pit. Or in the, yeah, that's left side sand pit.
That's definitely left side.
Oh, that's right sand pit, excuse me.
Make up your mind, is it left or right?
The other sand pit.
It's definitely useless.
Yeah, so hookshot being probably the biggest item in Meridia so far. I mean, we have to get it, so.
That unlocks East Death Mountain, Dark East Death Mountain.
Yeah, and unlocks Swamp Palace, the rest of Swamp Palace.
Not if we don't have the mirror.
Right. The mirror is going to probably be the next big item for our runners. Mirror and hammer.
Yeah, that's actually one of the things I was going to get ready to say is we haven't seen the hammer yet. And the hammer is usually something I see fairly early, and it's not here. So where is it?
It's, knowing our luck, it's probably chilling in Thieves Town. Penned in Thieves Town, right?
Technically, I think it could be on the pedestal.
It can... Let me think this through. Yeah, Meyer doesn't need it. Thieves Town... I don't think Thieves Town technically, logically needs the hammer. So I think you might be right. There is a very significant chance hammer could be on the pedestal right now.
Gross.
In which case... Actually... If we can find Bombos relatively soon, Pedestal will be, well, and Kane, obviously, but we need Bombos and Kane for Ped to be in Logic at this point.
So I answer a question in chat asking, how does the double rando work? Basically, the developers took both games and smashed them into one ROM. In both games, there is 4 doors to be able to transition from one game to the other. One is in... Criteria, one in Lower Norfair, one in Upper Norfair, and one in Meridia. And they correspond with rooms inside Link to the Past, which links the 2 games together. And then all the items can be shuffled within the games together and just toss them all about. And that's how we got this lovely piece of magic. First item in Thieves Town, or was that the second item? Second item in Thieves Town was the big key. I didn't see it.
All right, and I'm actually, I actually forgot. I need to correct myself a little. We do still need that bow for pedestal because of the Armos Knights, which do still have an item, by the way.
All right, we got some new checks from Ancient Gamer going over to the East Death Mountain, which is with the dark mode, dark world available. He can check 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, like 12 checks.
Not really. He's kind of still missing those Titans.
Oh, he doesn't have mitts. Oh, geez.
Nito, on the other hand, Nidorific, on the other hand, can check those.
Nito's getting bodied by the dead rocks. There's a Master Sword and a Bombos.
Oh boy. That means we can also check, I believe we can also now check our Ether tablet.
Yep. We can't get to it yet. We don't have it.
Oh, yeah, right. No hammer.
Yet.
Yeah, this no hammer is definitely throwing me for a loop. I'm not used to seeing no hammer this late.
Bressingham's in the backside of Thieves Town.
And we're finding the Ice Rod in Paradox Cave, along with a reserve tank, 2 more missile packs, and more sticks. But the Ice Rod's the big one. That's one you definitely do not want to be looking for.
No, that's the one item that can be almost anywhere. Except for on Trinex or behind him. So now he's going to go back down and go up to the top. He's going to check Spiral Cave, and check the item on the floating island. A dig game gives us.
Only 5 digs for that nice little heart.
Please do it quick.
Hitaka's going to give us our check of Stumpy. Yeah, no mirror, Hitaka. You can't check K45.
Unfortunate. Unless Stumpy has the mirror. And he doesn't.
Nope. We did find a mail upgrade, however, on the floating island.
I doubt they're going to come back for that.
Yeah, they still need mirror, and unless they're going to Turtle Rock and they're really starved for hearts, which they are not this seed, I don't think we're seeing that mail upgrade. Maybe
To
we'll
be
see another
fair,
one.
a Ganon hug on green mail is still like 8 hearts, so it's scary.
Yep. And there's our small... Oh, there's the mirror in Spiral Cave.
Well, what do you know?
So now Nidorific may end up getting that mail upgrade after going to check Dark Death Mountain, but Ancient Gamer has to know about, or could do Tower of Hera. And check the Ether Tablet for that matter.
Yes, now we can do that. Oh, there's the bow and Hype Cave, along with supers, a heart piece, and 20 rupees. But the bow, definitely helpful.
Yeah, that is a mandatory item. We need that for Palace of Darkness. And to get that last item off Armos Knights, which we still don't know what it is.
I don't think we're gonna go back there anytime soon, unless we do the dark or the pod and Eastern Palace.
Yeah, that'll be a lot more tantalizing with our mirror as well. Bressingham having getting a little off script with Blind, but manages to take him down without too much more difficulty. Gets the compass. I believe that places an item in the Thieves' Town big chest.
He does have a key, so yes, you're correct. There is an item. I'm not sure if it's an item or a dungeon item.
Yeah, I don't remember if we saw the map.
That would be awful, old man. Come on. Here comes the Ether Tablet check, and it is more bombs.
Ancient Gamer's next port of call, most likely Tower of Hera, and our medallion for Turtle Rock is also the Bombos medallion, which conveniently we just picked up in Paradox Cave.
Key under the...
Exactly. Just in the other world.
There's the hammer in Hookshot Cave.
That is
boy.
This seed suddenly opened up big time. We are now literally only looking for Pegasus boots and hammer. Or not hammer, Cane of Samaria.
We know where the Pegasus boots are. We need Speed Booster to get them.
That's what I meant. Speed Booster and Cane of Samaria.
Right speed or right item. Or wrong item, right idea.
And there's the Speed Booster in Palace of Darkness.
Is that no mode?
No, we're literally just looking for Cane of Samaria, which luckily that can't be on the pedestal.
Thank God.
So, unfortunately, Pet is dead.
Pet is dead, Haggard dead, that's good.
So we literally just went from where is everything to we have everything.
That was like a 10-minute period where we just got everything.
That's pretty funny.
Yes, Slim the Beard Pet is officially dead. There is nothing that could be of use on pedestal.
So yeah, now I'm trying to put together what the seed is expecting you to do to complete the seed. So after you pick up that massive treasure trove in Wrecked Ship, you need to go to Pod to get the booster so you can get the boots, so you can finish Desert. You need to go to... and now that Speed Booster also... Granted, we had the snail clips already, but it also puts that hook shot into logic. Wait. Timeout. Speed Booster was... Mirror was in Spiral Cave, right?
Mm-hmm.
Mirror was hook shot locked. That snail clip was hard required.
Mm-hmm. So finally, a hard mode requirement.
There we go.
We found it! Slim the beard. Slim the beard. Wow, slim the beard. Slim the barb. No, Bo is required to kill the Armos Knights. So, yeah, you can't.
And we actually also needed the flippers from. We also needed the flippers to get to Pod. Yeah, so like I said, after that treasure trove of that was wrecked ship.
And now we got Brassingham giving up the giving the Smith tour back to his.
Yeah, unfortunately, we had to go to the Hera basement to get that big key.
It happens. Psycho Snyder, true, you can kill the Armor Knights with the sword, but you can't get past the red Igors without a.
Ancient Gamer, in the meantime, is as unfortunately enraged Moldorm, it would appear.
Yeah, that's one really fast caterpillar. And he stabbed him.
There he goes.
Technically, you can kill the Armos Knights with a boomerang, in theory.
I think it's like 24 hits per Armos Knight, though.
It takes forever, yes, for sure, but it can be done.
I've seen it done too. It is not fun to watch, but it is very impressive in terms of stamina. But yeah, this seed suddenly exploded. And I'm not talking with a ton of super missiles.
This is pointing every direction now. It's like, no, it's very linear to start. Now it's just like, hey, go do whatever you want to do. Just find it.
Yeah, ultimately the next big play after oh, you had to go get Various Suit in Skull Woods too. Various Suit in Skull Woods too.
Yes, indeed.
So yeah, you had to go all over the place now.
Which it was a crystal dungeon, so they were going to find it anyway.
Exactly, and luckily swords are not a problem this time around. Everybody's actually going to end up with Tempered once they go to Paradox Cave / Waterfall Ferry.
Yeah, and I would definitely like to see the gold sword, but you know, it's the tempered sword's the good.
Yeah,
I personally like butter, but the bacon sword is just as good.
Yeah, we're also still, I mean, logically we're on the lookout for the lamp, but our runners will not be needing that tonight.
Truth. But it is logically required. But they probably won't need it, but we still would like to see it somewhere.
Yeah, what a sudden change of routine for this seed.
Yes, the winds have shifted in a far different direction than they were.
They pulled a full 180. Someone finally got around to playing the Winds Requiem.
I was just playing that game earlier. Alright, Meteorific's about to get his bow.
Yeah, Hype Cave having some fairly decent hype today.
I mean, the bow is definitely the biggest piece of hype in there.
Yeah, it's needed for 2 dungeons, and if we can find silvers, it'll make bosses free.
Mm-hmm.
Hitaka took, that might have been an intentional death warp in the basement of Pod. But yeah, no sign of that hammer, so cannot go and defeat Helmasaur King.
Ancient Gamer's really shackling himself with not doing, not being able to do, or not doing the gauntlet, so he's going to lag behind significantly.
Yeah, this is a bit unfortunate too, because he was the first one to find the items that forced him back into Super Metroid. He was the first to see the Morph Ball.
And to be fair, Hitaka is the only one who knows that boots are speed booster lock.
That's very true. Yeah, and he's got speed booster now, so he knows he can get them.
They're just not in a very convenient place. Looks like Hitaka might be giving us a Pyramid Ledge catfish.
Yeah, this makes a lot of sense to do now. And with the speed booster, they can now go pick up the
Screw attack?
screw attack. Or does Hitaka? Yeah, Hitaka had to have had hookshot, otherwise we couldn't have gone to East Death Mountain.
Probably the tracker eating inputs like it always does. And by the tracker eating inputs, I mean the program, not the person. I don't know what
Yeah.
inputs would taste like, but I don't think Link would eat them. I mean, I'm going to make a candy and call them inputs, and I'm going to start marketing them.
Oh, apparently, actually, Hitaka may not have been to Meridia yet, now that I think about it, because what else was in Meridia besides hookshot? Yeah, I don't think Hitaka's been to Meridia, now that I think about it. Alright, here's our catfish check now. This fellow right here has been known lately for having progression at the last minute. Not the case this time, though.
Crap. Looks like Bressingham just came in the back door of Meridia, and there's Ancient Gamer's mitts.
Yeah, now he finally realized what's happened, and oh boy, he's got some catching up to do. Nidorific has found the powder inside Swamp Palace.
It's not terrible. It's a nice thing to have, especially later on when you're climbing Ganon's tower.
It is an extra check we can now do. We can now mirror from the Dark World to check the Magic Bat.
It is true. I swear somebody's got the hammer. Is it somebody who's killed Moldorm has it? So it's got to be Nidorific who has the hammer. He obviously has the hammer. He's in Swamp Palace. It's that stinking tracker program.
Oh, so I'm a dingus. So the speed booster was in pod. It wasn't
It wasn't
hookshot locked.
It wasn't in Death Mountain. There's the lamp in Swamp Palace. I'm pretty sure somebody in chat called.
Somebody in chat did call that, by the way. I don't remember who, but they did. Bressingham, meanwhile, is taking on Dragon and just got a fantastic quick kill.
Barbecue shrimp, just the way I like it. And Zoc is dropping in to kill him as well, and the magic cape behind Drake.
That's another one of those nice things to have, but not required this seed unless there's something on Bumper Ledge and we don't know about it yet.
We haven't seen that check yet. It's nice to have for Ganon.
Although we do already have Cane of Burna too, to be fair, but Magic Cape, at least you can do sword spins. I think.
I don't know if Burna works with Ganon, because it technically does. What does it do? Does it do damage to him? I don't think so.
It doesn't do damage, but in Cane of Burna mode, you can't spin.
Right.
We're getting our Ancient Gamer is going straight to Dark Death Mountain to go do those remaining checks, and he's gonna be rewarded with the hammer from Hookshot Cave.
Vargas. So fast I didn't even see it. He has the mirror. It makes me wonder if he's gonna go get that mail or not. I doubt. The blue mail is nice to have. Blue mail versus green mail is a significant damage.
Yeah, suddenly with everybody going and checking different stuff, it's becoming suddenly the game just went from 0 to 60, and my eyes are struggling to catch up. Big time.
I can only imagine that Link Forest was having a good time, cruising, and now he's scrambling. So more power to him. We're getting our first check of the Bombos tablet by Nitorific. It's probably, oh look, there's the other mail upgrades. He's definitely not going back for the floating island.
Not anymore.
Ancient Gamer picking up his hammer. He could technically get open Turtle Rock, but he can't do anything inside of it.
Yeah, Hitaka, meanwhile, has also defeated Dragon. Bressingham also has picked up that hook shot out of Meridia, out of Aqueduct. Hitaka's also
going down to check the sand pit.
Yeah, and this is good news for Hitaka. This will get him his hook shot, and this will put him in good shape because this will lure him to East Death Mountain, which will get him his bow and ice rod. Not bow, hammer and ice rod. Excuse me.
Hammer and ice rod.
Ancient Gamer has elected to go pick up that mail upgrade.
He doesn't know that he's gonna. He may not get the one on Bombos. He might, but he may not. This is our first check of Checkerboard Cave, which is a pack of supers.
Looks like Ancient Gamer is going ahead and opening the door to Turtle Rock real quick while he's in the neighborhood. Makes sense. At
this point, yeah, if you're here, might as well. Saves you time later when you got to climb back up this giant mountain just to clear out 2 dungeons. Nitorific taking a dive into Lower Norfair to check the screw attack on him, and it looks like he's going to check to see the items inside the golden tree. There's 10 arrows, is what I saw, and the Quake medallion. So not necessary.
Yeah, Nitorific is hard resetting back to Super Metroid.
An Ancient Gamer is now being hosted. We still haven't seen a sick kid check when we got the bottle, though, have we?
We have not seen a Sick Kid check yet, and for all we know, Sick Kid's been hanging out with our Red Cane this whole time.
To be fair, it wasn't in Logic for quite some time either, so...
Yeah, the only thing that put it in Logic was that bottle from Meridia.
Which is surprising that that's the only bottle we found thus far.
Yeah, I mean, how much do you want to bet there's 3 bottles chilling in GT?
Oh, probably.
We got Ancient Gamer giving us a Spike Cave check, courtesy of... Actually, what invincibility item does Ancient Gamer have?
The cape? Nope.
Oh, he has
a bottle full of blue. With that much hearts, yeah, it's nothing.
Well, Shaq Tool has been getting all the attention from our runners, as all 4 ended up checking it tonight.
Yeah, and he's scammed every single one of them. Maybe not a scam. I don't know how to describe that particular option.
He just bored them all.
So now where do we go? Swamp Palace, fully open.
Well, Swamp has been checked by Nitorific already.
Right. I forgot about that.
We could check Pyramid Fairy now.
Here's our sick kid logic. Our sick kid check. He's got money.
Yeah, and at this point, again, the only thing we are looking for is that Cane of Samaria. Ice Beam would be nice for Torian, but that's about it.
So he's probably, Nitorific's probably going to go clear out Skull Woods now with all the items here. That's going to be the second 5-6 crystal, so he may go check Pyramid Fairy as well.
Yeah, with Bow and Hammer may route in Pod.
Looks like Hitaka might be headed out of Meridia. He's going to head over to Shaft Supers, maybe? Or is he just coming into Meridia?
He came from the back to defeat
Gotcha.
Dragon, and he's now just going through. He took an other way out, and he's going through the front door now, which is good news because this will get him his space jump.
Which is definitely helpful.
Yeah, unfortunately, it's a fairly safe bet that Screw Attack from Wreck Ship Reserve is staying exactly where it's parked.
Yeah, I don't see anybody going back to get it. It's so far out of the way.
Not to mention you have to go down the bowling alley again.
Yeah, that's just not worth it.
Somebody also just subscribed to Ancient Gamer,
Look at that! Look at that!
which
He's
is
getting all the attention.
awesome, by the way.
Yeah, that's really nice. I'm glad people are supporting him. Speaking of that, why don't you guys give these runners a follow? I would have given the command, but apparently it doesn't work. So, go ahead and give these guys a follow. They're putting on a good show for us. Tried that already, man. I told you it didn't work.
Sorry, force a habit. Hitaka has Hitaka's checked Mama Turtle. Is he going back for space jump?
I would assume he would. Not getting it would be a huge crippling move. Because
it looks like he's heading.
It's kind of something you might need.
Yeah, luckily the showcase showdown item was not the cane, so thankfully it's not hard required.
Which is really nice to have.
But yeah, there's the space jump for Hitaka. Ancient Gamer has also made it to Golden Torizo and is resetting.
I don't blame him.
Bressingham getting that space jump as well, so now it is just a hunt for that Cane of Somaria.
Which is another one of those items that can be almost anywhere besides behind Vitreous and Turtle Rock. So we could be looking for it. It could be behind Ridley. You know, it could be anywhere.
Yeah, if it's behind Ridley, it's pretty nasty. We have not seen a plasma beam check yet. That may be where Hitaka's going.
With as bad as this seed's been, it wouldn't surprise me. There's another rupee horde in the is it the beach?
That is the watering hole.
Watering hole. Okay. Working on it.
But yeah, we're there's still a lot of places we can check. We can check Ice Palace, we can check Norfair, we can check.
Yeah, we haven't been to Bubble Mountain or any of the Norfair check Speed Booster Room, none of those.
Yeah, I gotta imagine that Hitaka's next port of call is going to be to try and route in those Pegasus boots.
I would venture to guess, yes.
Because he knows he needs those.
He's the only one who knows where they are, too, so that gives him a huge, huge. Because how many, the Shaft Supers are such an obscure check. Nidorific taking down Mothula very quickly with the hammer.
Yeah, Hammer Strats on Moth is pretty efficient. Hitaka also can check the waterway in Pink Brinstar, which we have not yet seen. Of course, worst case scenario, Kane is vanilla.
That's the worst place for a randomizer to put an item, is in its vanilla location.
Oh, hold on a sec. Well, actually, no, this is going to be pointless, but Nidorific is checking the pedestal for us. It is a heart from the future.
Energy tank.
And we have Ancient Gamer making the play to Swamp. Now, unfortunately, with all that was going on, I did not see if Nidorific checked left side Swamp.
I have no idea. I don't think so.
I don't think so either.
But then again, my memory is not the greatest, so Bressingham's going into the plasma.
Yeah, this is a new check for us here. Looks like it's junk.
So how do you get out of here? Oh,
He's using the charge charge beam spin jump,
he's
which
gonna
does
die.
damage. Yeah, it does damage, but I think he's just realizing the predicament he's in.
It's gonna kill him.
Yeah. I think he had no choice. He definitely didn't have the ammo for a crystal flash.
There's no way out either. You have to kill those pirates, and they're not vulnerable to anything but what, plasma beam or screw.
Plasma beam and screw attack, yeah, and that charge spin jump.
That sucks, but it looks like he saved recently, so it's not a terrible loss.
Yeah, he's passing right through Aqueduct, so he must have picked up the hookshot before safety saving.
That's good. At least he didn't lose too much. That's probably why he didn't care.
Oh, Shine Sparks also could work, but Bressingham has not been to Palace of Darkness yet. Meanwhile, we've had Nidorific checking out Thieves Town. Now, Nidorific will be able to check the item in the Thieves Town big chest, which I believe we are still... I need to check and see if there is a map in any of these first 4 chests, because if we saw the map in the first 4, then it's then there is an item. But if not, then that's what's in the big chest. I'm pretty sure, though... Oh, yeah, I was about to say, I'm pretty sure there is an item back there. And unfortunately, when Bressingham was in here earlier, he had to orphan that because at the time, no hammer. Ancient Gamer getting the powder. Hitaka, meanwhile, in Upper Norfair. He's going to go check Ice Beam, get the... oh no, he's going below Ice Beam. Ancient Gamer also rushing straight to the back of Swamp Palace. Nidorific also decided not to check out the rest of Thieves Town after finding the first 2 items in the front.
All right, I'm back. Did I miss anything?
Not particularly.
Excellent.
We do have Hitaka now going to make the play to Croc, and Bressingham picking up the Bombos Medallion and Tempered Sword from Paradox Cave, though.
Excellent. First croc killer, I'm guessing.
Yes.
It's about time.
So yeah, Link Force, our tracker, is confirming to us that besides the 3 items in the front, there were no other items in Thieves Town besides what's left in the big chest. So that is still getting left behind.
Yes, indeed.
I'm
Chad
going
pointing out
to-
that silver arrows would be really nice to have, which I agree.
Very true. Although I am going to laugh hysterically if Thieves Town big chest has Cane of Samaria. I'm just saying that right now.
Oh my. That would be hilarious.
Hitaka is teasing the plus 10 bomb capacity upgrade there behind Crocomire.
I mean, it's once you have like 25 bombs at that point, you're like, I don't need them anymore. It's only within the first like 6 minutes of the game that bombs are actually useful.
Yeah. Ancient Gamer actually went back to check the big chest of Swamp Palace, but it was just a compass. He did that before going to fight Argus. So I believe that definitely guarantees an item or 2 in left side swamp.
That could also be where the red cane is laying. This is our first hammer pegs check,
I believe so.
I think.
Ooh, Hitaka has just found the silver arrows in Norfair. In Croc.
Excellent.
Always
The
bet on
boss
Croc,
killer.
right?
Always bet on Croc, man. I say it every time. Always bet on.
Yeah, silvers plus what ultimately will be Tempered Sword once Hitaka goes up to Paradox Cave. That's a huge plus.
Yeah, that's the Ganon killer.
The the best bacon cooking package out there.
Looks like Hitaka didn't see anything he wanted in the cosine room.
It was just I believe, an arrow upgrade.
We're also getting a magic bat check for another E-tank. Never a bad thing.
Another heart from the future.
Useful, because I believe that's if they find plasma beam, that will be enough health for a stand-up glitch.
Yeah, we're still on the lookout for that plasma beam. Charge wave is nice. Charge wave spacer is nice, but plasma is just a huge DPS increase.
And ice makes Torian infinitely faster.
That too. And we just have, we had this check earlier, but our blacksmiths were missile smiths, super missile smiths to be precise.
And the blue boomerang was in Super Bunny. I missed that earlier.
Yeah, Ancient Gamer has defeated Argus and is electing to skip left side swamp. Oh boy.
Somebody's gonna have to make the play there and see what it is.
Unless we find Kane sometime along the line. Nitorific, meanwhile, has taken the purple chest and will be able to check K45 this time along with Stumpy. I'm curious to see if we will see the Phantom chest glitch. That's what I call it, at least.
It's what it looks like, man. I mean, it's baffling. This Ancient Gamer looks like he's gonna go backdoor Meridian. There's no other reason for him to be over here.
Yeah, still has to kill Dragon. But there's not much else for him in Meridia besides that boss kill. And K45 was garbage. Bressingham is going to also elect to pick up the mail upgrade on the floating island.
Color me wrong. I am surprised that somebody is actually going to go get that. 13 hearts, blue mail. I don't think he's ever going to look for it. I mean, unless he accidentally gets the second one, he's not going to look for it actively.
Right. Somebody else did pick it up, and there's X-ray scope in the purple chest there.
Yeah, the other mail upgrade's on the bombbo's tail, but so if he checks it, he'll get it. But he's not going to go out of his way to find it if he doesn't get it by the time he gets the Kane's tail.
Exactly. Actually, come to think of it, one place that we haven't seen yet that Hitaka knows he can at least check eventually is King's Tomb, and Bonk Rocks for that matter.
Mm-hmm. And he'll build a clear out Desert Palace, which we haven't seen. We haven't seen the items in there yet either.
We're also still missing that item that's chilling on Armos Nights.
Yeah, I don't know if anybody's gonna go there, but they might route it in after they kill Helmasaur. Meanwhile, Nitorific is picking up the big red bomb.
Yeah, Hitaka has meanwhile made the trip into Lower Narfer through the front door and is now going to get Gold Torizo out of the way here properly. And with 40...
Go ahead.
And with 45 supers, this fight and that kind of positioning, this fight is a total joke.
It's a lot easier than I thought it was going to be to stand on that one. He doesn't like it when you step on his toe, but, you know, there's nothing he can...
Yeah, unfortunately, Charge Wave Spacer not the biggest damage dealer out there, but, I mean, it isn't not working, as I say.
Yeah, if it's stupid and it works, it's not stupid, right? And we got another fried shrimp going down on the right side.
And there is Plasma Beam in Pyramid Fairy.
Oh boy.
And this after Nitorific just picked up the X-ray scope, and with Dragon still in play for Nitorific, that is very convenient, as Nitorific will be able to use microwave strats.
That's much faster than killing him with the grapple. And it's a lot cooler looking.
And that's pretty interesting. Pyramid Fairy... It's going to be interesting to see how our runners route in, if our runners do decide to route in Pyramid Fairy. Ancient Gamer still needs to beat Skull Woods. Hitaka needs to beat Swamp Palace, which he still can't do because he is missing out on, he has still not gone to Paradox Cave.
Man.
He is, however, getting the leg up on Super Metroid now by going to Ridley.
Hitaka is making the climb to the worst room in the game, which is definitely hard when you don't have Plasma Beam or Screw Attack.
Ancient Gamer has finished up in Meridian and is heading back to the Dark World. I would not be surprised to see a play into Ice Palace.
He's right there. All it takes is a mirror. That's what I would do. It'd be a whole new set of checks and crystal and yeah, required.
We'll see if he flutes to 8. Looks like he is. Oh, and I missed what was in the Franker Z room, the Mickey Mouse room, sorry, just now.
I did not see it either.
I'll take a quick look at my playback.
I was looking at Niterific. Pressing hand taking down Moldworm with just a... Oh, never mind. Not taking him down. Getting knocked off. Chat's confirming that Mickey Mouse was just red.
Okay, thank you, chat.
Chat's more helpful than you and I are, for sure.
Alright, Hitaka getting past the Three Stooges here.
Niterific remember to turn on his plasma beam, so he'll actually be able to use it.
Yeah, property of the combo randomizer, because of the way Spazer and Plasma Beam are handled in Super Metroid, i.e. you can't use them both together, otherwise the game is broken, you do have to manually turn on your Plasma Beam upon re-entering Super Metroid from A Link to the Past, if you pick up Plasma in A Link to the Past.
The same goes for Spazer. I believe you have to turn them both on, if I'm not mistaken.
I think so. Ancient Gamer has, meanwhile, made the play to Ice, so let's see what Ice Palace has for us.
First item was trash. I think it was just a key.
Looks like it.
Hitaka is making his way down to Ridley.
Yeah, has the super missiles for him, but worst case scenario has also power bombs and the ability to charge beam. Still has to get through these Kung Fu pirates, though.
Yeah, he's not using the speed booster swag strats that look so cool. Ancient Gamer getting the kill on those Stalfos Knights that I can never, ever, ever get. I try so many times to kill them both with one bomb, and I never succeed.
Yeah, that is not an easy bomb to place.
But it looks so easy.
Alright, Hitaka has reached Ridley. Let's see where we go from here.
And Niterific spin jumping through the amphitheater?
Yes.
Or is this the cathedral? I can never remember. This the Colosseum, the cathedral, and the amphitheater. I can never remember which one's.
And it's hard. Super Metroid names are never easy. I'm still trying to.
Go ahead.
I'm still trying to figure out the names in Metroid Prime.
Don't bother. there's like 7 storage depots, so don't try to remember. Hitaka taken down really quickly. Ancient Gamer nailed the Ice Palace bomb jump on the first try, which is another thing I struggle with, but can do.
And Kane or Samaria was not behind Ridley. Bummer.
Well, I mean, we still have to kill him, so I mean, it's not like we weren't going to come.
Yeah, still a couple of item checks here in Ridley Escape. If Hitaka's lucky, he'll find the cane in here, and that'll just... actually, no, it won't. It might actually be bad. Believe it or not, I think the last thing Hitaka wants to find is the cane, because that's going to send him in the wrong direction.
Yeah, he still doesn't have his hammer or mirror, huh?
Yeah, still putting off that East Death Mountain, Dark Death Mountain trip.
He probably wants to do it all at once.
Yeah, unfortunately, that's just not going to work this time.
No, it's going to have to be a double dip. Bressingham having some fun with the Golden Chorizo. I don't exactly know what he's doing. Oh, he's just trying to get him moving.
Yeah, I had a little bit of trouble getting into the optimal position there, but does manage to take him out.
And we got another screaming dinosaur pterodactyl thing on another screen. At least this scream's not as bad as the one in Fusion. Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, it was toned down a little bit for Zero Mission, but in Fusion, ugh.
Fusion broke your speakers.
Yep, probably. Hitaka had a little bit of trouble with those key hunters, and unfortunately, that is not a. Unfortunately, red potions do not work in Super Metroid, so no free health refill there.
That'd be legit, but not gonna work. I would agree with you, Old Man Sunshine. I think it's my second or third favorite Metroid.
Yeah, believe it or not, the only 2D Metroid I've ever played was Samus Returns.
I've not played that one. I've played Zero Mission and Future, and a little bit of Super Metroid, but I really suck at it, so I don't play very much. That's why I'm here. That's why I'm calming instead of racing. Ah,
And there's our
heck yeah! There's our single arrow of destiny.
Ancient Gamer, meanwhile, has burnt all of his magic, but is still willing to use tempered sword strats on Cold Stare, having no issue with that.
He beat the cotton candy out of those cotton candy.
And that's third crystal for Ancient Gamer.
It's 300 rupees in the lower Norfair escape.
Franker Z room.
Sure, I have no idea. Why is it called Franker Z room?
It looks a lot like the Franker Z emote. It has the sort of the ears. And apparently we found another sword somewhere.
What? What? I don't remember seeing.
I don't think so. No, the Cold Stare had a compass. Chad was saying that tempered on Cold Stare is pretty good.
Yeah, using tempered sword on Cold Stare is good. Not that he dropped tempered. I understand your confusion. Getting our first check of Speed Booster room in Bubble Mountain for another bottle. Look at that, a fairy in a bottle. That's useful.
Okay, I said all of our bottles were chilling in GT, not in Norfair.
I mean, there was that the second one in Norfair now.
That's the second one in Norfair, yeah. To answer your question, Chad, Varia was in the Skullwoods big chest. So pretty much everyone is. If Ancient Gamer will get that eventually when he goes to Skullwoods.
Looks like he's gonna do Pond right now. He might go after the Armos Knights when he's done. He has a mirror, but that's hard to.
Oh, I'm told it was actually the vanilla big key chest that had the Varia suit. The big chest had Blue Cane. Blue Cane was elsewhere too. Oh my goodness gracious.
I don't know anymore. I stopped questioning chat because they know. I don't remember.
Yeah, luckily Nidorific is going to have a much less of a hard time with the Three Musketeers courtesy of that plasma beam.
It makes the game infinitely easier. Yes, there's 316 locations in the game, and I've got 4 runners to watch, so that's what 316 times 4 is somewhere around the vicinity of way too many.
That would be 1,264.
That was close. I was going to say it's definitely over. Are you sure? Yeah, you're right.
All right, Ancient Gamer has picked up the speed booster from Palace of Darkness, which, by the way, confirms that Palace of Darkness was bow-locked.
And Warfare Reserves was trash. All of it just trash.
Yeah, so it looks like the Hell Run ended up not being the major. So yeah, since the snail clip was not required for that hook shot, now that I've got my logic all straightened out, my items rather. So yeah, no hard mode tricks this seed. Bummer.
Yeah, it's wee bit on the depressing side, but at the same time, I'm kind of glad that it's been fairly normal. We've had it's been a trolly enough seed as it is with the locations of some of these items. Now, Nidorific does not have the speed booster, so he will not have to run away from the lava on the way out. The Cathedral item is the Super Missile. That's Cathedral? Yes?
Yep.
Yes. Yes. Ha ha ha. All right. I don't remember where the Coliseum is, though. That's in Meridia?
I think so, yeah. Oh yeah, technically, Link Force, our tracker, is reminding us that we did have to do a continuous wall jump technically to get to Rex ship to pick up that first glove. Since that was chilling in, that was in Gauntlet. That first glove was in Gauntlet.
I think they had grapple beam before they went to Rex.
Yeah, they
Did they
did.
not?
Yeah, they did.
I have no idea anymore. I'm sorry if we get things wrong, guys. Heck, I can't remember what I had for breakfast. Never mind what happened in this. It's a lot to keep track of.
Yeah, right now at this point, we're still just looking for that red cane, which we might get a look on it with Helmosaur King coming up soon.
It's possible. Or, you know, with the Armless Knights, like you've been saying. It can be hiding nearly everywhere.
All right,
There's
Hitaka.
Hitaka getting his other speed boots.
And delivering a very, very frustrating super missile to it.
I can't say I blame him. That's not a. It's a very rude location for supers or
Yeah,
for speed.
especially since you have to go to Pod and then come back, which Pod is on literally the other side of Hyrule compared to Lake Hylia. So
Terrific taking one charged plasma beam to Croc's head makes him go all the way to.
I just noticed Bressingham took a death to Ridley there, unfortunately.
That's rough.
Yeah, he got grabbed a little too early, unfortunately, and then got tail whipped. Oh, there's our fourth bottle. It was in Palace of Darkness in the Dark Maze.
Well, at least he saved before going down to Ridley, so it's not terrible. It's a time loss, but it's not huge. It still sucks. Don't get me wrong, it still sucks.
Definitely.
And now Hitaka's going to blaze around and get his boots checked, which could contain the cane.
Yeah, I remember a seed several months back where Aussie 101 was running. He found the boots in Misery Mire, but instead of full clearing Mire, immediately went to do the boots checks and ended up finding the cane in King's Tomb. Sort of a galaxy brain route.
Sometimes, especially with Aussie, Half Magic in King's Tomb's not terrible though. Especially with Aussie, he seems to galaxy brain things quite often. So now with those boots, he's probably gonna go clear out desert.
Yeah, my call for Thieves Town Big Chest still stands, so I'm still gonna laugh out loud if that's where the cane's hiding.
Yeah, that's gonna be really rude too. I mean, that's the only item we're missing at this current time, so. Hitaka and Ancient Gamer both giving us new checks. Ancient Gamer gonna go beat up the turtles while Hitaka speeds his way through the desert.
Yeah, Hataka's a little behind on crystals compared to the other runners, but his advantage is that he's already killed Ridley, and yeah, he's already gotten all 4 Super Metroid bosses down.
And he has the boots.
That too.
That helps greatly, but he doesn't have the mirror, so he's gonna have to run around. But the boots definitely help speed up all the rest of the checks. And everybody's favorite Dino Kitty is getting smacked in the face with a hammer. answer a question in chat. Yes, hard mode logic only applies to Super Metroid, so dark rooms are never in logic, ever. Not in the combo randomizer anyway. I don't think they're in logic in the regular randomizer either, to be honest.
And there is our 4th sword upgrade in the Desert Palace Big Chest. So once Hitaka goes to pick up that 4th sword in Paradox Cave, that will be his butter sword.
Finally, I haven't seen Butter Sword in forever.
And he's definitely getting that too, because Paradox Cave is hard required.
Mm-hmm. Dino Kitty just dropped me 20 rupees, so Pod was a total bust except for that speed booster, which, I mean, we know is required, but, you know, nothing else of value.
Yeah. Alright, so now Hitaka going to fight off Landmolus here. Tempered Sword, Fire Rod, Half Magic,
Silver arrows. he's gonna be real quick, yeah.
There are plenty of ways this fight can be a cakewalk. Meanwhile, Bressingham on take 2 of Ridley.
He's still getting body. He ran out of ammo, so he's just trying to kill him off with the charged wave spacer, which is not a lot of damage.
Yeah, he's doing all right on health, but
Ridley
is looking pretty red.
Ridley was not being very nice with his patterns either.
No, he was not. Now, Ancient Gamer, or I should say, Hitaka rather, has not has elected to not go to Eastern Palace after defeating Helmasaur King.
That would have been Hitaka, Ancient Gamer.
Ancient Gamer, yeah, excuse me.
Which is strange because he was right there. But Landmolus, blink and you miss it, they're dead. So Desert Palace is cleared for 5 missiles. So Desert Palace, another bust. But Crystal, so required.
Alright, Ancient Gamer is going ahead and clearing out Skull Woods, which is good news because this will give him his Varia suit and also Cane of Burna.
Hitaka's probably going to climb the mountain. Or maybe go to I.
Yeah, he's climbing the mountain. Yeah, he needs to do this.
Yeah, this is definitely going to be profitable for him.
Yeah, at this point, there is pretty much nothing Hitaka needs to do in Super Metroid beyond this point, and for that matter, Bressingham is in a similar position, so unless it turns out the Cane's chilling in Waterway, but...
Oh, no, I hope not.
You never know.
That's true. That's the thing. Rando's gonna rando. And here's Hitaka gonna pick up his butter sword, which would be nice. So all gonna be down to the hunt for the cane. There's not many locations left that it could be. It could be in Mire.
Yes.
Or it could be on Armos. Or in the Thieves Town Big Chest. So we are really getting strapped for location.
It also could be in Left Side Swamp. We have not seen Left Side Swamp yet.
Also true. All the places that all of our guys have orphaned.
We also have not seen, as chat's pointing out, Bumper Ledge, Graveyard Ledge. We have seen K45. That was a heart piece.
Ancient Gamer not taking no crap from those Gibdos, just blowing up the whole. The Ether Medallion proving useful.
And yep, there goes some frustration slashes for the mirror chest from Hitaka.
Yeah, he's not gonna be happy right now, but he's doing really good. He's got a lot of advantage going on right now.
Yeah, the only Yeah, actually, it's only going to get better because now he's going to pick up his hammer.
Bressingham died somewhere. Maybe
Ooh, the Three Musketeers.
he died before. So he's got the saves before the Ridley fight. So he's gonna fight Ridley.
Ooh.
Unless he saved on the way out, which he's going down. I'm gonna say that's probably.
Don't think so. Yeah, Ridley has not been. The Ridley area has not been kind to Bressingham today.
That's really unfortunate. Those Three Musketeers are. They're not very nice.
Yeah, and Bressingham's still missing that plasma beam out of Pyramid Fairy. Kind of hard to route in and under his circumstances because he still needs to finish off Swamp.
Yes, indeed. Ancient Gamer took down the Moth. Hitaka's about to get his hammer.
And cue the frustration slashes.
He's not happy about that either. But he can do everything. He can.
Yeah.
He's got the entire world of Link to the Past open to him, and he's got some catching up to do, dungeon-wise. Anyway.
Yeah, he knows he put this off for way too long.
And now he's gonna go check Spike Cave before leaving the mountain for the second. He's also gonna check Ether Tablet. Most likely.
Yeah, he's also got to do Tower of Hera as well, so I imagine he's going to do that while he's in the neighborhood. Ancient Gamer about to get the bad news that there is absolutely nothing. Well, good news actually, that there is nothing important on the pedestal.
Yeah, it's good news for him and bad news for chat, you know? Because chat's the most sadistic group of people that always want to have all the bad stuff happen.
Yeah, but now Ancient Gamer is standing right on top of Thieves Town, so if there's any better time to check Thieves Town, this would be it.
And I mean, you know, you're gonna regret not checking. I know that I feel strong regret when I don't check something for that long, and it ends up being something. And I don't even erase people, and it just makes me feel bad on my own time.
All right, meanwhile, Bressingham versus Ridley, round 3, fight.
Well, I mean, he's 1-1 and Ridley's 1-1, so they're technically tied. This will be the tiebreak. Technically, the way out of Ridley is what got him. As Ancient Gamer's about to get his his
Barrier suit.
I had it. It was there. I just couldn't figure it out. Where, you know, my brain was like, kabunk. There you go.
Bressingham still a little too early to get grabbed. There he goes.
Yeah, he did a lot better on that Ridley fight. He smoked him this time. The hard part's getting out. Those Three Musketeers and the Three Stooges, dude, those guys are so mean.
Yeah,
They do so much damage.
Even triple suit, it's not easy. An Ancient Gamer has elected to go to the Flute to the Mire area after Skull Woods, so still leaving that Thieves Town big chest behind.
He's going down in Lower Norfair, looks like.
This does make sense, to be fair. You just got the Varia suit. You might as well full clear Super Metroid, get that out of the way now. And if you find Kane, so much the better. But unfortunately, we know it's not there.
But Bressingham's kind of regretting not being able to get that screw attack at this point. Hitaka is going to take down Old Orm with real ease with the butter sword. It's just too sweet.
You are now making me very much in the mood for buttered toast.
Oh man, I love buttered toast. can never have enough butter, in my opinion.
Or not even buttered toast, just buttered bread for me is good.
Yeah,
But enough about butter.
Yeah, let's get back on track before we get hungry. Neaterific is going into Eastern to probably clear it out.
Yeah, I would imagine if you're one item away from go mode at this point, Nito's not in a position where he's left anything behind significantly long periods of time, so I can't imagine he's in the position where he would think he would have to make that big gamble. In fact, he's going straight to the Armos Knights.
Yeah, he's already been here, so he knows where he's got to go. I think he's been here already, hasn't he?
Yeah, he has been
Yes,
here
okay.
already. So yeah, he's going straight to the Armos Knights.
He has silver arrows, they're just not tracked, which it happens. It looks like Bressingham got past the Stooges this time.
Yeah, he is now at the yeah, he's checking one of the last oh, and that's that's the Revenge of the Convenience there with that energy
help.
tank. I forgot that was there.
Yeah, well, he didn't know it was there, to be fair, and I didn't remember it being there either, so that's a huge...
Now, moment of truth, one of many I'm sure. Did the Armos Knights have Kane this whole time? Answer, no.
No, but they
Not
had
even gonna
something
get the
red.
pendant.
He's like, nope, I'm done. He knows Pet's dead, so he's like, I don't even need this.
Oh
So
god,
where
what
does
if
he
it's...
go now?
Oh, he's lucky it Myers the green pendant and Kane can't be on that.
Yeah, that's
like-
a good thing.
That's like one of the two saving grace locations it can't be yet. It is pedestal and green pendant.
Looks like he's gonna go check left side swamp.
Yeah, I think Nito's thinking, okay, what have I orphaned, and is Kane in one of those orphan checks? This makes a lot of sense right now, and Nito still does not know about the Pegasus boots either.
Or not? Where's he going?
He may have thought this would be a faster way to get to Ice Palace.
He has the flute, though.
He's not going for the Lake Hylia bombs. That's another thing we haven't seen throughout this journey is Morph Ball bombs. Although those are probably in GT at this point.
Those are probably in Ganon's Tower. They're not required. Oh, he's going to Dragon. Okay.
Okay, this makes sense.
That's why I was like, I don't remember. I'm confused.
Yeah, I think this is the, much like Ancient Gamer, this is the only Meridia check he needs to do at this point.
And it makes sense. It's nice and quick. It's real, from the backside, it's real easy to get to, real easy to kill, real easy to clear out.
Furthermore,
Just go back and leave.
yeah, and to add to further that, he has Microwave.
Yeah, I think he's the only one who does, actually.
Yeah, because Plasma Beam was in Pyramid Fairy, and Ancient Gamer hasn't brought the bomb over, and Hitaka and Bressingham both still need to do Swamp.
And I have no idea. Oh, yeah, okay, and X-Ray was in Purple Chest. Thank you, Old Man Sunshine. I was about to say I don't remember where it was, but you're right on. This is why I love chat.
Me too. To answer question, chat, we did get a Hammer Pegs check. And it was garbage.
Just like 90% of the checks in this game are. Ancient Gamer taking on the King of Birds.
I always called him the Space Pterodactyl. I think you called him that before too, though.
He's just a jerk.
Yeah, close enough.
He killed Samus's parents. He deserves to die.
I was just about to say that. And we've got the microwave set up from Neaterific. The microwave timer is set. And all I need to do is turn it on.
Here we go. It's such a beautiful thing to see. As you noted, as you see, he crouched before doing that. So he knows as soon as he stands up, he knows to stop doing it because I guess when the boss dies, you're forced to stand up.
I think so. All right, Ancient Gamer has taken down Ridley as Hitaka is taking down Cold Stare.
This cold
Ironic,
stare
taking...
fight is gonna be really quick.
Absolutely. 3, 2, 1. There it goes.
Yep.
That is one advantage. There are several advantages Hitaka does have under his current circumstances. While he doesn't have Plasma Beam, and probably won't get it at this rate unless he clears Swamp Palace before finding Kane, is that he has Boots and Butter Sword.
Yeah, Ganon's gonna be a fairly easy fight, even without Red Mail. Red Mail, he's got Blue Mail, Gold Sword, Silvers. That's gonna be a cake. 6 hits, 4 hits, and then 4 hits. You know, I mean, that's...
Yeah, and not to mention 15 hearts to go with it.
Yeah, 15 hearts Blue Mail is really kind of nice. Oh, he got a mushroom somewhere.
Oh yeah, when did that happen?
I have no idea where he picked up a mushroom.
Unless that was an Ice Palace.
I definitely did not see a mushroom, but I wasn't paying attention that closely.
I think somebody else turned this in earlier, and it is just a missile pack anyway.
Where is Kane hiding? It's getting closer and closer to either being in Thieves Town, Left Side Swamp, or Myers.
I think it has to be in those locations because we've checked everything else in Swamp. We've checked Ice. We've checked Desert and Eastern.
And Pod, and Hera, and Thieves Town.
Yeah, it's got to be either Big Chest, Left Side Swamp, or Misery Mire, or Waterway.
I think we've done every single overworld check we can do, except for... Have we even seen the Bumper Cave Ledge?
Bumper Cave Ledge too. I keep forgetting that one, but yeah, Bumper Cave is also...
Above the pose as well.
Yep. This is driving me bananas. Hitaka is about to get that red mail, it looks like, through the Bombos tablet. Oh no, he's going to check Graveyard Ledge first.
He's in K45. Nowhere near the graveyard.
Yeah, we're on to...
It's okay, it's getting late. Our brains are starting to go to mush.
I was saying red mail and Bombos tablet.
Yeah, he's closer to that than he is the Graveyard Ledge.
Did I say Graveyard Ledge?
Yes, you did.
Oh, I meant to say Bombos tablet.
Yeah, well, you said that too, but you said he's going to Graveyard Ledge instead, which he was going to K45. Here he's going to get his red mail, though. I got you. We're working on it. You know, senior moments. Us old guys, you know.
Bressingham still not going to Left Side Swamp. Not going to Left Side Swamp yet, and also apparently that was Hitaka's blue mail. It skipped out on Floating Island mail.
I don't blame him.
But still, you were saying earlier, 15 hearts, blue mail. Ganon should be relatively free, and with all 4 bottles known, I think Hitaka has at least 2 of them.
And the skill of these runners, I'm definitely not. 15 hearts blue mail for me is, I can do it probably. These guys, it's a joke. I mean, personally, I'm not going to do Silverless Ganon ever. I will scour the realm of Hyrule to find those silver hours before I...
And Hitaka is going to do Swamp Palace now too, so we've got Bressingham and Hitaka both in Swamp. We're going to have to see if they both do left side. Bressingham went back for the big chest, but is electing to, again, continue to avoid left side Swamp.
Now, do we know, is there 1 item or 2 items over there?
We saw at least the compass. I don't think we've seen the map, so I think there is only 1 item back there. Unless I see someone's map and that changes in a hurry, or a pause screen rather.
Yeah, I don't recall. Looks like Nidotiffic's gonna go check Waterway.
Ooh, this is one of the one-off orphaned checks we have not seen yet.
I think this is the absolute last check in Super Metroid.
Yes, it is.
So Super Metroid done. Completely done. There's nothing left to do but kill.
Nope, just the big brain.
So we're talking left side swamp, Thieves Town, big chest, graveyard ledge. That's it. Or Meyer.
Yep.
Those are the only locations we haven't seen yet.
Now, is Hitaka going to go straight to left side swamp this time after getting the items in the bottom, or is he going to also go straight to Argus?
Somebody's got to check left side. Come on, guys. Make the gamble. I mean, if it's vanilla Kane, that's going to be horrible for our runners.
Yeah,
he's completely skipping the left side.
Ay, ay, ay. Ancient Gamer didn't check left side swamp either.
Oh, come on, guys. Somebody's got to do it. I'm hoping Bressingham goes back in and checks. I mean, it's a really crappy check. It's out of the way. It takes forever, but it could be there. Oh my god.
Nope.
This is killing me. Hitaka might be the only person who will go left side swamp and check.
After which we will see most likely a boatload of frustration slashes.
Oh, I think he might even go so far as to bombos the chest.
Oh, he will. And he's got Quake too, so quaking the chest would be even better.
Might do all three.
But Bressingham is going to go pick up that plasma beam, which is a bit on the late side for him, unfortunately. Nidotiffic, meanwhile, is about to get the very good news that that's where Pegasus boots were hiding.
Yeah, everybody's gonna do that too. This is a very terrible location for those boots.
Oh, the frustration.
Oh my god, that's such a terrible place for them. 2.5 hours later. It's just an awful location for boots.
I know we can't see it, but I know at this point there is probably a lot of steam coming out of Samus's ears right now.
He's getting tired of running around this joint. Yeah, for sure. Hitaka making short work of the R guy on Argus.
Followed by one silver arrow straight to the eye.
Yep.
You know, Armagoma and Twilight Princess needed 3 arrows to the eye.
Yeah, and again, I don't know where I was going. Veterans requires 2. That's fair, right?
And then Ganon requires 4, so 1, 2, 3, 4.
Ancient Gamer falling down Crumble Tower.
Thank you, Hitaka. He is going back to check left side swamp.
Did he check the big key chest?
He did not check the big chest. I mean, he's gonna probably check left side swamp anyway because that was a compass in the big chest.
I'm hoping he doesn't just stop at the big chest. Somebody's got to make the gamble.
Yep, he
oh,
knows.
Jeez. I was like, please don't mirror.
All right, Nito's checking out Desert, which is good news for Nito because that's going to net him his Butter Sword. Yeah, everybody's going to be on Butter Sword. Did Bressingham did not pick up the silver arrows on the way out of Norfair.
Come on, be here. It's gonna be really rude if it's even in like Graveyard Ledge. Did he flood the key? Oh, you don't need the key. Never mind.
Yeah, that's only the that's the first floodgate, I think.
Nah, there's a key under that skull too. I think, maybe.
He might be. Oh. Yeah, chat is confirming the second one you can flood.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that. Oh boy, do I feel like a fool for wasting all my time getting both of those. Okay, here we go. The map. All right.
Yeah, we knew that had to
Come
be
on.
in there somewhere.
Come on. Oh, jeez.
Boy. So we're down to Graveyard Ledge, Misery Mire, or Pendant Thieves Town Big Chest. Which do you want to do first?
I don't really know where he's going. Going to do the big red bomb?
I think he's going to. Yeah, he is. He's going to do that, and then he's going to do Pod first, because he's going to be in the neighborhood.
This is ugly. Two and a half hours in, it's not a not a bad time for him to be this close to Gummo. It's not bad. It's not the worst seed I've ever seen, but it's not the best seed I've ever seen.
Yeah, it's just a shame. It's one of those cases where if only we had the spoiler log.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to. As much as I say that, I wouldn't actually want to know. I like having it be a surprise, even when they do. I said do. When they do spoiler run logs or spoiler log runs on here, the commentators have no idea what's going on. It's just the runners and the trackers.
Hitaka going to be mildly happy to see that plasma beam, but again, unfortunately, a little on the late side for that one.
Niterific is checking one of the checks we have not seen yet at Graveyard Ledge. Could this be the item we need? No.
Nope.
Oh man.
The only two locations left are the trolliest ones.
Okay, so Ancient Gamer's in Kakariko. I think he's gonna go back and check Thieves Town.
I think that's exactly what he's doing.
He has no other reason to be here right now.
My goodness gracious. So the seed. So just for those
coming, to check Bumper Ledge first.
Good move. So yeah, to sort of bring anybody just coming in tonight up to speed on where we stand for this race. So the first half an hour, almost 50 minutes or so were pretty linear. We found literally nothing in Sphere Zero and A Link to the Past besides a sword, and I think flute. We found and Morph Ball on Desert Ledge, which we found the book in
Eastern.
It wasn't. Was it Eastern? No, it was
Zelda's
South.
chest in the dungeon, right? In the dungeon.
So that wasn't too bad. But then after that, we could not find anything in Super Metroid or Link to the Past until we got to Wrecked Ship and discovered that there was a power glove and gauntlet.
And then that blew the seed wide open.
Yeah, Wrecked Ship had flippers, Moon Pearl, something else pretty important.
Gravity suit.
That's right. And then with the flippers, you can get to Palace of Darkness, which had the speed booster, and Titan's Mitts were a combination of Gauntlet and Back of Escape. So you had Titan's Mitts, Moon Pearl, Dark World access. Then you had to go to Palace of Darkness with those flippers to get the speed booster in the first chest, which could lead you to the Pegasus boots in Shaft Supers, which is what and that is needed for Desert because its boots locked. Somewhere in between all that, you had to go to Meridia to get the hook shot. You could have either snail clipped or used Shine Spark. Either were possible. To get the hook shot, so you can go to East Death Mountain, which had Bombos and Ice Rod.
And hammer.
And hammer and hookshot cave.
And another sword.
And then from there on, we kind of stalled for a little. Mirror was also in Spiral Cave, so yeah, East Death Mountain and Dark Death Mountain were pretty loaded this time around.
And the bow was in Hype Cave. So we've checked every location in Super Metroid has been checked. The only locations that left to be checked inside of Link to the Past that we can check for the Red Cane is in the big chest, the big chest of Thieves Town and Misery Mire. That's it. The only places it can be.
Yeah, Bressingham went into Thieves Town earlier upon getting Dark World access, but did not have the hammer at the time, so could not check that big chest.
Ancient Gamers pausing to consider his options. I'm sure you hope you have the IRC or SRL chats open because I have no idea how to get to. Just making sure he doesn't forfeit.
I have the entrance list here.
Okay, he's going into Thieves Town for the first time, and he has the hammer, so he may be the first to check that chest.
Now, what's going to happen first? Is Ancient Gamer going to get to that big chest, or is Hitaka going to go to Mire? Or is somebody else going to go to Mire?
Well, considering where the two guys at Ice Palace are, I don't see them getting to be done with that before he gets done with you.
Yeah, and since there were 3 items in the front, will he leave after the first 4 chests, too? Because, yeah, there was a lot. Thieves Town was very front-loaded.
It's hard to say.
Yeah, I mean, of course, it's Pendant Thieves Town. If this were Crystal Thieves Town, we'd be singing a way different tune right now.
Yeah, he knows he's looking for 2 items. Because he doesn't know where boots are, either. And he knows he needs them. Oh, no!
Oh, no, he's pulling out the mirror. Ay, ay,
Oh,
ay.
my God! Son of a gun. We gotta wait a little bit longer.
Also, there was that mushroom. It was above the big key. It was above the big chest of Ice Palace.
Oof. So where's he gonna go now? Bombosman? Nope. Gonna go do the dig.
Yeah, he's gonna dig 5 times for that heart piece or missile. It was something.
I think it was a hard piece.
Oh, vanilla heart piece.
Unierific burning down the ice cube and then gonna smack the cotton candies into the corner and blow them up with the butter.
Yep, easy 3 butter sword slashes.
That's the most beautiful thing in the world right there. Somewhere along the line, Bressingham got his red mail, so he's definitely got. He doesn't have silvers though. He didn't pick up his silver arrows.
Yeah, those were in lower. They were in lower Norfair somewhere, or they were in Croc. Yeah, they were in Croc.
Crockemeyer, right?
And that explains a lot actually, because I don't think Bressingham went to Croc.
And at this point, he's likely not going to. There's going to be a very high collection rate in this game.
You're not kidding. Taka is heading back to Village of Outcasts, so unless he's checking Bumper Ledge, which, yeah, he's probably checking, is he going back for Thieves Town? No, he's going to check Bumper Ledge. And Graveyard Ledge.
He might come back after those two checks, though. Oh, Unorific's going into Mire.
Here we go. There's only 2 items in Mire, so here is the big moment of truth for our runners tonight.
If this is a vanilla or French vanilla cane, I'm a scream. I'm not going to hold the mic down, though, so you guys won't hear it.
If it's not in here and it's still Thieves Town Big Chest, I still will laugh hysterically.
I'll probably join you in on that.
Not hysterically. I changed my initial decision. I'm gonna laugh maniacally.
Maniacal's not here though.
Oh. Watch this be a Godmire to add insult to injury.
Oh, that would be awful. And it's gonna be in the vanilla big key chest or the vanilla big chest. Not yet.
Almost. It's looking close too.
Hitaka just ran right past Thieves Town. Yeah, it's a Godmire.
It's a Godmire, all right.
Is there an echo in here?
No, that was just me.
At least he knows that it can't be on Vitreous.
I like Old Man Sunshine's designation of a demigod mire.
I mean, it's close. Oh, he's skipping the Firelock side.
Oh, here we go again.
Do you do Firelocked or do you do the big chest first? Firelocked. Moment of truth. Here we go. We got two chests left after this. Oh my.
And that was an item too, so if we see our other item and it's not Kane, it's gotta be Thieves Town Big Chest.
Ancient Gamer just picked up his X-ray scope.
Yeah, at this point, it is just the hunt for that Kane. All of our runners have finished off their Super Metroid duties.
It's literally the only thing we don't have.
And Ancient Gamer gonna get their red mail.
Not an Ice Beam, but Ice Beam is not required.
Oh, watch Ice Beam be watch Ice Beam end up being in Mire.
Oh my god.
No.
It
There's
could be
something in the big chest.
Well, there's possibility there's something in the big chest. It has to be.
It's
I mean,
50-50.
if it's not Kane, then oh my god. It could be something else, and Vidya could have the item, but I mean, this is getting to be ridiculous. Oh man. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. What is it? Oh my goodness! It's in Thieves Town. All right, no.
Unbelievable.
I forgot about this one. We got one more chest.
There it is.
Vanilla, French vanilla.
And 3 Pegasus, 4 Pegasus. Oh, okay there, buddy.
He is not happy. But at 2 hours and 44 minutes, Nitorific is the first runner to eat and go.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my goodness.
Kane of Samaria was French vanilla.
Yeah, and I know that somebody called that like 2 hours ago too. Like when we were first looking for it, somebody said Kane's gonna be vanilla. Like just offhandedly.
Now here's some good news though. Hitaka is right behind.
Yep, and they're both, they're both on the same footing. They both have all the same dungeons cleared and everything. So it's just, it's needed right now. It's Nidoриfic's race to lose.
Yeah, both runners have silver arrows. Bressingham's in Croc area, which, yeah, no, that ain't gonna do much good besides silver arrows.
The only disadvantage to Turtle Rock Go mode is it's not really that much faster than regular Turtle Rock.
Unfortunately. Yeah, unfortunately, Hitaka. It's unfortunate too, because Hitaka had the boots knowledge for such a long time as well, but they'd all got lost in the hunt for that cane.
I mean, that cane, it's bound to happen. I mean, you just start when you run out of really big checks, you just start doing all the one-offs, and eventually, it's when Nidoриfic saw the writing on the wall, he's like, I got to start doing all the little crap that I haven't done. That is, as I said, the rudest thing a randomizer can do is put an item in its vanilla location, or in this case, the French vanilla location.
Yeah, we've got Ancient Gamer also dipping into Mire now, so it won't be long now before we see that, before Ancient Gamer is good to go. But also, Ancient Gamer still also has to pick up those boots.
Yes, indeed. Answer a question in chat, Psycho Snyder. Yes, all the runners have to kill both Ganon and Mother Brain to finish the seed and complete the race. Oh man, here comes Hitaka. He's gonna go straight for that chest. He's not even gonna check the others. Here we go. Oh, there's the rage. There's the rage slash.
Yeah, not Pegasus bonks, but
No,
close
just
enough.
he's still frustrated. I mean, look, it's like almost 100% inventory there. He's just missing a couple things.
Yeah, those items, well, excuse me. Screw attack, at least we know, is no one's getting that.
Absolutely not. Nobody's going to go back for that at this point. And Bressingham is about to get his boots without. But he's going to be real thrilled to see these here. Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah, professional.
Yep, he is on his way straight out. I don't think Nidoриfic found the big key yet in Turtle Rock. I know the first chest was the compass, and the crystal roller room after was the two small keys.
I'm willing to bet he does have the big key because he just went through the big door.
Yep. Well, at least it's not vanilla, so it must have been in must have been Chain Chomp room.
And he's got enough keys where he's not going to need to do laser bridge either.
Yeah, whatever was in that vanilla big key chest will be left behind. Watch it be Ice Beam.
Yeah. Could be on laser bridge too, but I don't think he's going to check it.
Nah, at this point, Nidoриfic and Hitaka are not checking anything else. They've got Butter Sword, they've got Silver Arrows, they've got at least one male upgrade each.
I mean, they got 16 and 17 hearts respectively. I mean, that's a lot of hearts. Ice Beam can be in Ganon's Tower in any mode. It's not logically required to finish the game.
Yeah, progression items to Super Metroid can't be in Ganon's tower, but Ice Beam is not considered progression.
That's more of a comfort item. And a Butter Sword Trinex fight is crazy. 0 cycle, no problem. Boom, look at that. 2 heads dead. Third one's going to pop out. He's going to destroy that one too. Woo! Narrowly dodging a bite from the last head there.
Yeah, granted, again, Nito's in a perfectly good defense state to tank one of those.
Yeah. I think in Blue Mail it does like three hearts maybe.
Something along that line. But with that, and just a map on Trinex, that is the last crystal for Nitorific, so it is time to play the big key guessing game. Ladies and gentlemen, there are 22 guesses, 22 chess locations, 21 chests, 1 torch in the basement of Ganon's tower that can have the big key. Get your guesses in chat where you think that could be. I'm going to be nice, given that what we've seen so much already, and I'm going to say in the Hope Room, guess 2.
I'm kind of hoping it's behind Ice Armos. At this point, it's probably in the tile room, though. Yeah, you're right. Big Key was in Chain Chopper. Or to make it even worse, it could be on the torch, but at this point, it's not boots locked. So I mean, we needed the boots anyway, so it's not a huge.
Exactly.
Ancient Gamer picked up his cane. He is not in go mode yet. He still needs the boots. Nitorific going left side first.
All right, so we're going to cut off our guesses.
5 hour capacity on the torch, so that's number 1. Ancient Gamer's going back to kill Diddy for some reason.
Green pendant. He thinks
He's still looking
Hospital.
for the boots. That's right. I just said that and I already forgot. Look at me go.
All right, chests 2 and 3 are not our key. 4 is another small key. 5 is missiles. So still no sign of that big key yet, and it looks like Nito's gonna go right.
Is this a magician strat? I can't remember.
I want to say it's. I can't remember actually.
Is this the dark magician strat?
I don't think so. I think it's pink. Yeah, it's pink magician. Dark magician is when you
go right
check
first,
right and
left.
then go left.
Okay, so dark magician is go to compass room and then mirror go left to Stalfos and then go down.
We have Nitorific banking on the tile room as guest number 6.
I'm surprised he doesn't just throw the cane on and hold the wall.
Yeah, you can use cape wall strats to keep yourself in good shape here, but I guess... Oh, he's opened the door. I guess he figures he's got plenty of health. He could just tank it.
The only thing you're going to worry about right now is that stupid hand. Master Hand's kind of a jerk. Wow. Oh my god! Oh, it was
yes,
the
number
tile.
6.
Oh my! I saw
a
6 up there too. Somebody put 6 in there, didn't they?
Yes, Ketnet9999 posted 6.
Oh my!
Very nicely
look at
guessed.
that! What a galaxy brain play that was.
Yeah, this pretty much cements Nito's win on the restream, barring a horrific death to Ganon, which, given the circumstances, I don't think we're gonna see.
Strangely enough, Nitorific doesn't have any shield.
Oh yeah, that's interesting, because the 3 shields were Croc Escape, Mama Turtle, and High Jump. Oh wait, that was guess 8, because I forgot the Hope Room. Oops. Who guessed 8? It was Melee Wizard. We got so hung up on the tile room that we completely forgot the Hope Room.
Whoops. Hey, we're human, guys. Sorry. We've been here for almost 3 hours, just like you guys. Our brains can only process so much, man. You know, you feel me?
Yeah, sorry, fellas. We are after the massive treasure trove of items that was in Rex ship, and then this massive Canis Samaria hunt, and then this. Yeah, we're fried.
Yeah, I'm ready for bed. This old man needs to go to sleep.
Flawless Landmo 2 execution by Neaterific.
This is the second Landmo he's killed perfectly.
Now, is Hitaka going to gamble tile room as well? Be hilarious if he did.
I'm gonna say probably not. So for Hitaka, it will be number 22.
Oh boy. Oh, an Ancient Gamer is gonna full clear, probably Turtle Rock looking for the boots. Oh boy, and no, unfortunately, boots are not on Trinex this time. What a mess.
This has been a cluster, that's for sure. This is a family friendly channel, so I'll leave it at that. Neaterific, don't like the sound of that, but he's got blue pot, so he should be fine.
That was an awful lot of close proximity jingles there, but looks like he didn't get that jingle glitch.
There's a glitch.
Yeah, apparently if the I don't remember what it's called, but if one of the torches disignite and the door closes like on a particular frame, it deloads all the sprites. That includes Aga 2.
Oof.
And you have to mirror and reset the dungeon.
That's not good.
Yeah, no, that's a very easy way to rip your run. To rip your race if you're close.
Yeah. That ripped my race for sure. I was actually, last time I played this was I did the festive one, the Halloween festive one.
Yeah.
And I ran out of magic. I ran out of magic climbing the tower, so I had to restart the whole tower.
Oh boy. Yeah,
I was not thrilled.
Yeah, that festive run race on Halloween was pretty cool though.
Oh, dude! Every time these guys do the festive stuff, it's amazing. I love the uniqueness.
I hope there's a festive thing for Christmas.
Oh man, the last one they had was really cool. And I mean that in a non-punny way, because the whole place was iced over, and you didn't need flippers because flippers weren't even there because everything was frozen.
Interesting.
So you could literally walk to Ice Palace within the first 5 minutes of the game.
Ooh, nice double there for Neaterific. Yeah, Aghanim's not been giving fairly favorable patterns up until those last two.
Still a pretty good fight. Not bad.
Indeed. Ladies and gentlemen, it is time to face the big pig.
There's our morph ball bombs in Ganon's tower like you said they would be.
Yep.
In the there's no way we're going to get a sub 3.
Yeah, the Ganon's attack animations just take too long.
And plus, we got to kill Mother Brain too. So
yeah, we also still have to finish another game.
It's not a bad time for a combo. My personal favorite part of the festive mod this year was the music.
Oh yeah,
it's just the fantastic music with Nightmare Before Christmas and Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. Were just fantastic.
Not to mention Castlevania and the Pendant Dungeons.
Those were I didn't know where that was from. Honestly, I never played the Castlevania series, but that was really good music.
Indeed. We got Spring Ball in Bob's chest back there.
Oh my! Another
there was
useless item.
There was the rest of our Morph Ball kit, all in Ganon's tower.
The only thing we're missing now is Ice Beam, which we might find because Hitaka is going to full clear Ganon's tower, unfortunately. The only thing he won't do is check the big chest.
Watch it be in the big chest.
That would be hilarious. I mean,
I think it might. Well, we still haven't seen Laser Bridge. There's a lot of items in
True.
Turtle Rock left, I think.
there's 5.
Well, I meant in terms of total because there wasn't much before Laser Bridge.
Oh, and we didn't check. Mimic Cave wasn't checked either, so it could be there.
Wow, Niterific wasting absolutely no time delivering the silver skewers to Ganon. Get a single G in chat for Niterific, please, as we still have one more game to go.
Hitaka is making the play on Tile Room.
Meanwhile, Bressingham finally entering into Misery Mire is going to pick up that Cane of Samaria and finally be in go mode.
And now Niterific just have a short jaunt down to Torian, where he will have to use 15 power bombs to kill all of the Metroid rooms. The slower strat, to be sure.
Yeah, unfortunately, with no sign of that Ice Beam throughout the course of this seed. I'm almost starting to bet it was in Thieves Town Big Chest.
It's possible. I mean, I'm gonna say it's in the Ganon's Tower Big Chest, just to be different.
Alright, Niterific getting grabbed by all the Metroids. First item in Laser Bridge is a red rupee. Second item is a missile pack.
At least he's got Mirror Shield to make this easy.
Yep. Third item is a super pack.
The last one's gonna be a key.
Yep. So yeah, that means literally the only 2 spots Ice Beam could have been in was Thieves Town Big Chest or
The Ganon's Tower Big Chest.
Ganon's Tower Big Chest, yeah.
Those Metroids definitely do not feel good when they're sitting on your face like that.
Yeah, luckily while you are in the aura of the power bomb, you are invincible.
It's definitely helpful.
So it does delay the inevitable a little.
He's probably gonna try for a baby skip.
Yeah, he still has the equipment for it. It won't be too costly if he ends up missing it, since he's already burnt more than half his health. He might actually be taking it on purpose here.
I mean, sometimes I've seen runners do that, but normally I see them take their suits off too. But yeah, he's just going for it.
Not even trying.
And he's facing right to somehow stand up faster. Saves a couple pixels. I don't know, a couple frames, I guess.
Yeah, it saves a couple frames.
I always see the big time runners talking about that. It kind of makes me laugh.
Now, here's an interesting question. Ancient Gamer is still looking for the Pegasus boots. Is he going to check the Thieves Town Big Chest before returning to Shaft Supers?
Probably.
For that matter, yeah, Ancient Gamer noped out after checking the first 4, right?
Yes. I think it's the faster check. He's gonna last. He's already. I mean, he's already. Oh well, he's resetting to Super Metroid. So
Guess not.
maybe he knows there's like 2 locations left. He's got Waterway and Shaft Supers, the only locations that he hasn't checked. I don't.
Hitaka is not going for the Zebetite skip here.
Not having Ice Beam makes that a little bit more difficult.
Oh yeah, that's right. No ice beam.
You can do it with Speed Booster, but it's not easy as far as I know. Going on to Mother Brain 2.
And yeah, Ancient Gamer is going straight for Shaft Supers.
He's gonna feel really. He's gotta know at this point. Like, dang, I'm not in good shape right now.
Yeah, luckily, Nidourific's got loads of missiles, so ammunition wasn't the issue. Certainly, even though he couldn't skip, do Zebetite skip. But yeah, with fully charged Plasma, no ice, but ice doesn't add that much power to charge Plasma Wave. I don't think, at least.
It adds a little bit. I think the full beam combo was 900 versus the 600 of supers.
Something along that line.
I could be wrong. I don't remember. I'm not 100% awesome on my Super Metroid stuff.
An answer question, chat. Any big trolls today? Where do we begin?
The better question is, what wasn't trolly?
I would say at this point, the big troll was the French vanilla cane of Samaria.
Mm-hmm.
Because
that and the Shaft Super Boots.
Yeah, to some it was the Shaft Super Boots. To pretty much everybody, it was the French vanilla cane in Pendant Mire. This, after we could have gone there very, very early. But with that, Hitaka has defeated the Big Pig. He successfully performed the stand-up glitch and is now proceeding to deliver charged plasma shots into Mother Brain.
Put that single G in chat for Hitaka. He's going to be on his way to kill Mother Brain afterwards.
Yeah, and interestingly, Ancient Gamer is electing to go and complete Super Metroid first, given that he's already
right here.
Exactly.
I mean, it's way easier than saving, quitting, resetting, going out, coming back, doing it again. It's just get it done with, get out of the escape sequence without having to work.
Wait a minute, we may have a minor problem here. Nidorific has caused the baby to get stuck in the top right.
So that's a soft lock.
That is a soft lock. Oh, that may have just cost Nidorific his first place.
Oh my.
Unless there's no safety save in Torian, is there?
He didn't save.
Oh, boys, ladies and gentlemen.
That sucks. And Hitaka's got, what, is that 13, 14, 15 energy tanks? Some ridiculous amount of energy tanks?
15 E-tanks.
Oh, man. So now I'm going to switch it over to Hitaka's audio.
Same weapon armament situation. Charged plasma, but no ice.
My, oh my.
This race just suddenly, between Nidorific and Hitaka, got very interesting because now it's like a minute apart.
They're not but 2 rooms apart from each other. I've never actually seen that soft lock there. That's horrible.
I've seen it happen a couple of weeks ago, but yeah, as soon as I realized, wait, it's been like 1 minute already, shouldn't the Hyper Beam be showing up? But then that's when I noticed the baby was
I looked away from the screen for a brief moment. I didn't hear a baby die. And I was like, huh? What's going on here? I look up and it's just chilling there. I was like, what is that?
Yeah, so Hitaka having that early Pegasus boot knowledge may end up being the saving grace for this race. That was a completely unintentional rhyme, by the way.
Yeah, well, sometimes it happens, man. You're a poet and you didn't even know.
Exactly. And you know what the funniest thing is? Ancient Gamer went all the way to finish Maya for the green pendant, never turned it in.
Yeah, it's because you got all the items you needed before then. Somehow, well, no, he need. Somehow maybe he knew that the boots weren't gonna be there. I don't know.
I don't know. I'm gonna have to ask him about that in the interview. Hitaka is attempting to go for baby skip here. Does not quite get it.
Well, if Nitorific gets it, well, he's not gonna try because his health is so low already.
This is crazy. Hitaka is going to be leaving that room as Nito just enters. Don't turn away from... Don't change the channel, folks. This one is going to be down to the wire.
And with Nitorific getting his health lower, that definitely is gonna save time from the baby eating.
Oh, apparently Ancient Gamer did turn in the green pendant, and it was a nope tank. Go figure.
Oh, lovely. Just what he wanted to see at that point. Yeah, so it was either the Thieves Town Big Chest or the Ganis Tower Big Chest was where the ice beam was. And we will never know.
I just noticed something. Hitaka has the maximum number of super missiles.
Well,
Because I think the max super missile count in this in combo is 70.
I have no idea. Somebody knows, though. Somebody will tell us.
We have 3 simultaneous mother brain fights going on screen here.
The main difference being Hitaka's going to finish the game. Ancient Gamer still has to kill Ganon and Desert.
Yeah.
Nitorific's on attempt number 2.
Yeah, that Hitaka has definitely gets the award for clean execution throughout the course of this race.
He's also going for the if he messes up the baby, man, what a chance that'll be.
Everybody's going for stand-up glitch here, so...
Actually, I don't think Hitaka is.
No, he's got the help for it.
Is. I guess he is. I wasn't paying attention. I thought he was already seated. So now he's getting rid of ammo.
Yeah, just for the heck of it, because one laser blast doesn't just knock out your entire ammo count if you have a lot of missiles. But normally you don't think to do stand-up glitch, so normally you're taking at least 2 of those.
Yeah. The Nitorific picking the tile room as soon as he did was definitely negated by the baby glitch.
Yeah, and actually, Nitorific took too much health down and is not doing stand-up glitch now.
I can't say I blame him. The first time he screwed it up, the second time he doesn't want it to happen again.
Makes perfect sense. Now, Bressingham, you may have noticed during that Ice Armos fight, does not have silver arrows. He elected to reset after checking the Crocomire area, so he ended up putting the bank.
Yeah, sometimes it's hard to remember what's going on where. Now, did he intentionally get the not safe or not stand-up glitch, or did he accidentally do it?
Nito? We'll have to ask later.
I'll ask him. Hitaka's about to get Rainbow Beam to blast Mother Brain with 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 11 shots. Not bad.
Yep. So Hitaka, the first one to take down the big brain. Well, actually, technically, Ancient Gamer's the first one to take down the big brain. But only by a few seconds.
Now comes the real question chat wants to know. Does anybody save the animal?
Oh boy.
At this point, I'm
know.
going to say absolutely not.
No, it's still too early in the overall race, I would imagine.
I mean, for me, it is my thing. I will always save them if I have time, because sometimes I'm really slow getting out. But I've only seen like 1 or 2 people actually save them.
Usually it's the last racer in the run who ends up doing that for the memes. Now, Ancient Gamer actually can't save the animals, because as soon as he pops out of the shaft here, Criteria will return to normal.
But he still has Hyper Beam.
That is true.
Not anymore, he doesn't.
Yeah, you keep the Hyper Beam until you transition to A Link to the Past.
So now he knows exactly what he's got to do. He's got to kill Desert and then climb Gaines Town. It's kind of a really terrible spread. And with GG's in chat for Hitaka, he is the first to complete the race on our restream. And Captain will give you the rest of the information, because I don't know how to get the IRC or SRL.
No problem. It looks like Hitaka is second overall with an official SRL time of 3:16:20. Our first place winner is Maximum Barnage with a time of 3:09:45. So
it sounds like a lot of people last location to Kane.
Yep, I would bet it was either the cane or the boots, I can imagine was the hiccup for a lot of people. And Neaterific is now also heading to the ship.
Very, very close. He was less than a minute behind Hitaka.
And you say that, and it is literally a 58-second difference. Neaterific finishes in third with a time of second on restream, third overall with a time of 3:17:18. Meanwhile, looks like Bressingham had to burn the ferry against the NGT. I thought it was against Ganon, not gonna lie.
That's definitely not the place you want to burn it, for sure.
To answer question chat, Nito soft locked at Mother Brain because during stand-up glitch had an issue there. We have Hitaka joining us up here in the commentator's booth. Hitaka, GG.
Hey, GG.
GG, Hitaka.
So we
How
gotta ask you.
French vanilla. About as French vanilla as you can get, one chest away.
Pretty much.
How do you feel about this seed?
I mean, this seed wasn't that bad overall, except the cane was in a dumb spot, obviously. But Red Ship was absolutely loaded, which is unusual.
Absolutely.
Yeah, unlike normally it's Brinstar that's super loaded, and today Brinstar was barren, just like Kakariko and everything else.
Yeah, Brinstar had like charge beam.
Yeah, it had charge beam above the Edakun pit. That was it, pretty much.
And of course, there were the boots and criteria, but you couldn't get to those until quite a bit later.
Yeah, believe it or not, you were the first person to get those. Everybody else, for Ancient Gamer and Bressingham, that was their go mode item.
Yeah, a lot of people don't like to check that without speed, and I don't blame them. It's kind of slow, and if you're low on PBs, sometimes you can't even check it safely without soft blocking. So I'm not surprised when people got to there really late.
Not to mention, Speed Booster was all the way in Palace of Darkness to add.
Terrible place for everything. There's a lot of really crappy item locations.
Yeah. And then after the loaded wrecked ship. There was almost nothing else in Super Metroid. The hookshot Meridia was pretty much it. There was nothing in North at all.
Yep. Croc
Yeah.
escaped. Croc had the silvers, but that was pretty much it.
Yeah, but I mean, you don't really need that.
No, but they're nice to have.
Oh, no one found ice speed.
No,
I wonder if it was
there's
big chest.
there's only 2 locations it can be. Thieves Town, Big Chest, Ganon Tower, Big Chest. Every other item was checked.
Oh yeah. How about that tile room big key, by the way? Just to add insult to injury.
Yeah,
Believe it
well,
or
speaking
not-
of that, welcome, Neaterific.
Yep.
Okay. GG.
Yeah.
Sucks that the baby did what it did.
No, maybe did what it always does. What sucked is that I tried to troubleshoot my sticky button in the middle of stand-up.
Yeah, that's it. It happens, man. It happens. Your Galaxy Brain play on that big key in Ganon's Tower, man.
Well, I'll cede the obvious locations were not. You know, the playing the numbers didn't work during the entire siege. So I said, well, let's go for the trollless location first. And boom, big key.
Lo and behold.
Nice.
Want to see us thoroughly troll me, I always go for the tower play.
So, what are your thoughts and feelings about this siege?
Well, everyone remotely associated with it should feel ashamed of themselves.
Well then.
Wow.
No, but seriously, it's like, oh, cool, a hard C with no hard tricks required. Wait, it's super trolly.
Yeah. It's not hard trick-wise, but hard troll-wise.
Yeah,
Was doing the wall jump up to Gauntlet to get the glove up there in logic?
I think that was the mandatory hard mode trick. Yeah, I think so, because that was the only way to get the glove, which you needed to get to Back of Escape, which had Grapple Beam, which allowed you to get into... You needed to do that continuous wall jump, basically.
Yeah, or do the wall jump up to Gauntlet.
it's a delayed wall jump.
I was so happy when I did Dark Escape and found glove, because if there's a glove back there, then that could mean that if the other glove is in a really trolly spot, then that could be a massive time save. But it turns out the other glove was really early too.
Yeah, I did the same thing.
Yeah, Ancient Gamer actually bypassed the glove in Gauntlet for a long time because he checked the back and saw that it was just bombs and sticks. Oh, Bressingham just took a fall to Ganon.
Oh, boy.
Ancient Gamer had checked the back and saw that it was just bombs and sticks. Was like, I'm not going to do the check of the front. And then never did for a long time. And then his go mode item was boots, if that tells you anything.
That was the 100th location I checked in Super Metroid. Very happy about that.
Isn't that the last check?
Yep.
Yeah, look at the completion rates. 210 for Neaterific and 234 for Taka.
Wow.
That's ridiculous.
I abandoned Waterway, but because I had when I went back for boots, I had a whole bunch of stuff to check because I just got hookshot too, so I just wasn't going to do Water.
I got hookshot really early, which gave me mirror and the hammer really early. Then my entire tracker was green, and of course I found boots in the last Super Metroid location and Kane in the third to last location.
Yeah,
I got
the suspense was building. We were like, where is this Kane?
I was ready to laugh maniacally, too, if it was in Thieves Town Big Chest. Because we had access to that for a long time.
I'm guessing everyone checked front of Thieves and bailed out because there were 3 items.
Pretty much.
Yes, you are correct. The only person who actually cleared it was Bressingham, and that was after everything was said and done, and he was looking for the King.
So Ice was on green pendant.
No, Ice was we think it's either in Thieves Town Big Chest or Ganon's Tower Big Chest.
Those are the only locations that we have not seen.
Oh, someone turned in the pen.
Yeah, Ancient
yeah.
Gamer turned it in.
Ancient Gamer was still looking for boots, and he did not find them there.
Yeah, now Bressingham has to do this Ganon fight silverless and just took a hug to Ganon. That's pretty much no good.
I sure hope he has a potion.
I thought I saw one on him earlier.
I have no idea how many hits he's gotten. Oh.
Aye.
Ooh. So he's taking a fall and a death. And no fa- That's rough.
There's one positive to this seed. All three shields were dodgeable.
Very
Yeah.
true.
Yeah, which is funny because I saw as Niterific you were finishing, I was like, he doesn't have a shield at all.
Shields are bad.
Yeah, it's just lag. Now, if Bressingham takes any more deaths or falls, Ancient Gamer is closing the gap.
Yep, he's up. He's climbing the tower. And actually, well, here's the thing. Ancient Gamer doesn't have to do Mother Brain.
I know, so he's just got to kill Ganon, which is infinitely an easier fight.
Yeah, not to mention he's
My
got
ass.
silvers.
And he's got Tempered, but he doesn't have Butter, but Tempered's still just as good.
Yeah, means
Can't
no
quite
spins.
quite get the zero cycle, but still pretty decent.
I was gonna go for Mother Brain first, but I was still hoping for Ice Beam. And it had to be in Link to the Past, but I was hoping to have it on my way again.
Like, well, I mean, I kind of, it's in one of the obviously it's in one of the locations that nobody's checked. Did we get a big key chest or big chest in Turtle Rock?
Yes, and it was garbage. I think Ancient Gamer checked it while he was on his way to clear it.
What about
Tell you
Mimic
what.
Cave?
Mimic
gonna
Cave, I think, was also garbage.
I'm gonna go find the Ice Beam. It's only two places it could be.
Where are the Morph Bombs?
They were in Ganis. They were in Rando Room.
Oh, okay.
As well as Spring Ball was in Bob's chest, too, so the rest of the Morph Ball kit was in GT.
Long after you didn't need it anymore.
I got really scared when I found high jump boots so early.
Yeah.
It was me.
And Dressingham is taking down the Big Pig. Let's get a single G in chat for.
All right, so Bressingham's taking down the Big Pig, just has to take down the Big Brain.
And Ancient Gamer's low on magic.
I think he has a potion. There should have been one of the bottles had green goo in it, so
I think he's got enough magic to do this too. So as long as he doesn't fall, like, well, unintentionally, that was intentional.
Yeah, I forgot to grab the magic jar at the top of Ganon's tower, so I used my green potion.
What was your favorite part of this seed, Terrific?
Well, my couple of good decisions to get hook shot early, which led to mirror, and hammer early, which led to the entire tracker being green.
And what was your least favorite part?
Full clearing warfare. Finding nothing at all. Oh well, silvers. I don't need them.
I'm going to ask you the same two questions, Hitaka.
Yeah, North Have Nothing was pretty bad. And you get very like in Skullwoods, and you're like, oh boy, that's a lot of checks, and it's nothing. What is Norfair, like 30 items or something?
Norfair is like the East/Dark Death Mountain of Super Metroid.
It's more like the Kakariko Village, isn't it?
Close
I guess
enough.
Brinstar would be Kakariko Village, huh?
Yeah.
This is going to be a really close race, guys. Ancient Gamer's taking down Moldorm 2. Bressingham's in the first Metroid. It's going to be tight. I think Ancient Gamer has the faster completion, though.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He's
because
just
all
got
he
two
has to do is take you first.
He's got two fights. He's got to do Agatu and Ganon, whereas Bressingham has to take down Metroid Brain. Oh my God, Mother Brain
Metroid.
1, 2, 3, and 4, and then escape. So I think that Ancient Gamer's got to be able to do this, unless he takes a significant amount of falls and deaths. But he's got 16 hearts, red mail, silver arrows. That's 5 hits on Agatu already. That's really good patterns.
Yeah. Meanwhile, Bressingham, I'm just gonna call her Metroid Primal.
Metroid Primal. There we go. Metroid Brain. Oh my god.
I mean, she's Metroid Brain when the baby's on her head.
It is true.
Exactly.
I mean, I think Metroid Prime is far better of a boss than Mother Brain, personally. Metroid Prime doesn't blow the planet up on you.
Yet.
Okay. Yet.
Well, Thieves Town Big Chest is 300 rupees.
Bummer.
So it's got to be in the Ganis Tower Big Chest then.
Probably.
Oh, that is nasty.
I mean, that's a chest you never see checked ever, unless it's like a 5/7 Ganon or something.
If Big Key's in like vanilla room and you need like you're still on one sword or something, then then it'll get checked, but it's pretty rare.
Yeah, and looks like Bressingham's trying for the baby skip, and he gets it.
I checked the big chest in Ganon's Tower, and it had the sword I needed.
That's always a good thing. I mean, it's unfortunate that you had to go that long without a sword. Ancient Gamer getting through to phase 3. 3 more slashes, and he's going to be into phase 4. He's running low on magic, but he's got Silver Arrow, so I don't think it's going to be that big of a deal.
Yeah, both of you picked up half magic, right?
Yeah, it was in King's Tomb, I think.
Yeah, it was in King's Tomb. I'm very glad Ancient Gamer did not just try and slash Ganon there when he was on his left side, because that would have yielded a fall.
Yeah, that would have knocked him right off.
Careful, Ancient Gamer. This is your last fire rod shot.
He's got two shots here. Boom, boom. GG's. Get a GG's in chat for Ancient Gamer. Ganon's dead. Mother Brain's dead. He's just going to cross the 1x3 bridge, which apparently has recently claimed the life of a runner. Oh my goodness. Bressingham's run out of ammo.
Excuse me?
He's out of ammo and can't kill Mother Brain 1.
That is something I never thought I would see on Mother Brain 1.
And,
but Ancient Gamer...
He's done.
Yep, and he finishes in 5th place with an SRL time of 3:31:53. In 4th, we had Pateza34. I hope I'm not butchering that right now. With an SRL time of 3:27:20.
So does that just reset the whole Mother Brain fight?
No. Everything stays put.
Yeah,
that's kind of nice, I guess.
Stay destroyed if you destroy them. The glass also stays destroyed if you completely shatter.
I did not know that.
That's kind of nice, I guess. It's unfortunate, but it's nice.
Yeah, I think my favorite part of the seed was the loaded wrecked ship. That's not something you see very often.
Gravity.
Yeah, we were pretty excited about the wreck ship location. There was, I mean, because you guys were all putting it off. I mean, you guys were checking everything but, and everything was like screaming, "Hey, wreck ship probably has something." And then finally, you guys went over there, and the first thing you find is, was it Spazer on the moat?
Yeah, it was Gravity in the moat.
And then Gravity was underneath the sea.
Well, Spazer was in the moat. Yeah, Gravity was underneath.
And if you jumped up, you could see Pearl early, too.
Spotted it, too. What was the other item? There was one more.
Flippers.
Yes, flippers.
Moon Pearl?
Yeah, just trying to think. I don't think there was anything else. Oh, well, technically there was Screw Attack, but...
Oh, yeah.
Nobody went back for that.
So yeah, with Pearl, where it was, that's a logical double dip wreck ship if you want to Screw Attack.
Yeah, and that's not gonna
Nobody
happen.
got that.
I might have done it, but I found Plasma first. I was like, nah. I don't like Lower Norfair without Plasma or Screw.
Yeah, I forget. Somebody died to the Three Stooges. Was it Bressing?
I think it was Bressingham. Yeah, Bressingham took a lot of deaths this race.
He had to fight Ridley 3 times. Poor guy. And yes, I realize that we don't have any audio right now. All the remaining audio is not usable, so I apologize to you. But Bressingham is attempting to get the stand-up glitch on Mother Brain. I believe there are 2 checks that you have to be airborne for.
Yep.
I think.
When the baby first appears.
The ice beam is indeed in Gannon's Tower Big Check.
Unbelievable.
Oh my goodness.
Unbelievable.
What a place for it to be. That's just terrible. I mean, this whole seed was putting things in locations that you really didn't want them to be in anyway. I mean, the most useful items were so far out of the way that you were probably just not going to get them.
Now, please, Bressingham, do not lock the baby on the top of the screen.
Take good care of your jump button. See, if I'd been smart, I would have stopped jumping altogether, but I was trying to troubleshoot it. Like, come on, unstick. No.
And you're like, oh no.
Oh, baby's in the ceiling. Okay.
And once that happens, it's over, right?
Yep.
What happened?
My jump button started sticking during the stand-up glitch. So I was doing really high jumps to the small ones. And the baby stopped refilling me when I was on the ceiling, so Mother Brain couldn't hit the baby, and I was soft.
That's the worst time for a button to stop working.
That's actually Hitaka what got you to be first on the restream. You guys finished a minute apart, and he was going to be ahead of you if he didn't have that.
Dang.
It happens.
It does, unfortunately.
A new controller, probably.
Yeah, sometimes, man. Sometimes it happens at the worst of times too. It's Murphy's Law. If it can happen, it will happen, and if it can happen, it will happen. It'll be happening at the worst possible time. But now we just have to get Bressingham to escape the area. We didn't get the Ancient Gamer here. No, he's here. It's so quiet.
Yeah, I think everybody's brain is still trying to process the ridiculousness of those last few items. And we now are joined by Ancient Gamer. Welcome aboard.
Thank you. Let me boost up your volume a little bit. I'm having trouble hearing you.
GG to you, Ancient Gamer.
Thank you. Man, I had some real movement issues there at the beginning, which was kind of obvious. But, man, the boots and the red cane.
Yeah,
I just about last location them.
You're not the only person to have said that.
Oh, I know. When I saw that nobody was finishing, I'm like, they must be in a really bad spot. The thing is, I started to do the mire dip earlier when I saw that it was Bombos. Something told me to go in there. I said, nah, just stick with the game plan. Now I wish I had.
I need to step in for a second. Bressingham just saved the animals, giving chat what they wanted.
Thanks, Fusion.
Fusion is canon after all.
But he's got one last short dash to get to the ship, and then it will be GG's for him. And here we go. GG's for him. Bressingham Void is complete.
Yes, that is going to be a sixth place. That is going to be a sixth place finish with a time of 3:38.15.
I apologize for cutting you off, Ancient Gamer. You may continue.
No, that's okay, man. I know it's probably been a long one for y'all.
It's just been as long for you.
Seed. There wasn't really any hard logic tricks involved.
Yeah, the only real hard logic trick was the wall jump up to Gauntlet to get those first gloves.
Yeah, I almost did that too. I wish I had it now because it took me a while to find my mitts. I waited until I had space jump to get them. I think I followed. Did everybody else get them? Did I follow? Was I the only one that didn't go up there?
Yeah.
Yeah, you were the last person to get your mitts.
That was the very first check I made in Super Metroid.
I've been doing these, but I haven't been doing many of the harder logic seeds. I need to get used to what you need to do these.
Luckily, you did not have to deal with a suitless Meridia, which has been plaguing the hard mode seeds for the last, 3 or 4 weeks.
I'm so thankful for that.
Yeah,
Finally.
I'd heard about that. I was so happy to find gravity. I was like, well, that's one thing I won't have to worry about.
We honestly thought the progression was going to be in Norfair for the longest time because we were like, this is a hard mode seed. We are doing something hard, right?
And you guys were getting energy tanks faster than you could count, so I was like, man, you got enough energy tanks to do an ice, I suitless ice beam. You got enough to do suitless croc, but you never got enough to do a suitless Bubble Mountain. And then Bubble Mountain didn't come for I don't think anybody checked Bubble Mountain until after they killed.
And even then, Bubble Mountain was complete trash too.
Yeah, that's. I figured all of Lower Norfair and Bubble Mountain, there had to be something in there, which is why I went for the full clear on that, and it was just a wasteland. Nothing.
Yeah, especially since Very was pretty early in the season.
But thanks, I enjoyed it. I have got to go because I've got to get up and go to work in the morning. I got to get up in about 4 hours.
Well, definitely get out of here then, Ancient Gamer.
All right.
GG.
GG, guys. GG Hitaka.
GG.
Y'all, Bress, y'all have a good night. Thanks for putting this on.
Brave man, gotta get up for 4 hours for work. Jeez.
I know exactly. I know exactly how he feels. To be honest, not for tonight, but I do know how he feels.
I've been there for sure. I extended the invitation to Bressingham. I don't know if he's going to join us or not. He may be getting up and taking a break because 4 hours of gaming is tough.
Especially after a scavenger hunt like that for the Cannon boots.
Maybe I didn't extend the invitation.
He is joining us in Twitch chat.
Did I not give you the invitation to come and chat, dude? I'm sorry. Here he is. Sorry, dude. I'm sorry.
It's all right.
GG, Bressing.
Thanks.
What are
GG's, everyone.
What are your thoughts on the seed?
It was fun. If I hadn't died, I think I would have been up there with everyone. It was a really full clear kind of seed. I lost a lot of time to dying, but at least I didn't do Waterway and the last check in Eastern, which are my 2 checks remaining in the whole game.
Yeah. Do you want to know where Ice Beam was?
Where?
The GT big chest.
Wow. Who got that?
Nobody.
Nobody.
Meterific, I think Meterific went back and found it after the seed.
Oh, wow.
Hitaka? My bad. Sorry. Your voices, I don't know whose voice is whose yet.
Oh yeah. What was on Ped? Did anyone check that?
Pesto only had an E-tank.
E-tank.
Actually, the last E-tank.
Yeah, because Hitaka, you had all but one, and that would have been the last one you need. And there was just a lot of items in this game. Lots of checks that were just trash. Lots of trash.
Yeah, it's like the progression was in scattered locations, but once you reach those locations, they were treasure troves, with the exception of Boots and Kane.
Yeah.
Because, yeah, Death Mountain was loaded, Wrecked Ship was loaded, and then there were a couple of one-off things in Pod, Meyer, and Shaft Supers, but that's pretty much where all the progression was this time around.
And Hook Shot 2 is alone in Meridian.
Oh, yeah.
Space Jump was there too.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Space Jump was at Crab Supers.
Anyone else? Nail Clip?
Some people did.
I think everybody else had. No, somebody did. I can't remember who.
Did what?
Two of you did Snail Clip. I don't remember which two.
Oh, I did.
Yeah, with high jump boots, it's pretty free.
It's true.
Yeah. My plan was to go up to do Pod and then do Catfish and then take the Whirlpool World down to Backdoor Meridian so I could beat the whole thing from the back to the front. But then I found Speed and Pod anyway, so that didn't become an issue.
Where was the hammer?
It was in Hookshot Cave.
The bonkable chest.
I don't remember where Bo was.
Hype
That-
Cave.
Hype Cave.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so no, I take it back. Progression was pretty much all over the place.
Yeah, it was a long period of time where we had nothing. The opening of the game was very, very linear. It was like,
Mhm.
here, go to Kakariko, get your sword, and that's it. To go,
Go
down
to-
to go down to the dungeon to get your book, to go to desert to see that it's boots lock, but to see your morphball. And then here, we'll use all the ammo that we've given, all these missiles and super bombs and everything. Here, go to Super Metroid and get nothing,
Until you go to Wreck Ship.
which was like the last location everybody could go to at that point. Because it was very linear until that point, and then everybody diverged from there, and it went from everybody's in the same place to everybody's ever.
I have a question.
Go on.
Did anybody else do Back of Escape from the front?
Yeah.
I did.
Yes.
Oh, good job.
A
Okay.
lot of people did.
It's
I
not that
felt really
think
slick
every
doing
sword,
that, but if
actually.
everybody did it, I don't know.
Nowadays.
and that grapple.
yeah,
The grapple
nowadays
there was
you can do that.
convenient because in hard mode, CWJ direct chip isn't logic, so the grapple spared us from that.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's a hard trick. But nowadays, pretty much everyone is pretty good at doing dark rooms, so it's no longer an advantage. It's like the new norm.
Well, that was
Alright.
a fun seat.
Any final thoughts, gentlemen?
Thanks to y'all for doing the commentating and our tracker.
Yeah,
Thank you,
Link Force Zero is solo tracked you guys for the whole time, and he's a crazy young man, but he did well.
Even educating me on a few things.
Nice.
Well, with that, I did the intro, Captain, so I think you can do the outro.
Surely. So yeah, that will conclude tonight's episode of the Super Metroid: A Link to the Past Randomizer Monday weekly race. We should be back for you next Sunday at 3 p.m. with a normal mode seed. In the meantime, if you are looking for more action for the rest of, well, I say the rest of the night, but stuff is going on pretty much for the next, looks to be 24 hours. We have the SNES Superstars Marathon continuing on the main Speed Gaming channel at this time with, ironically, Zelda Link to the Past. That should be wrapping up fairly soon, but it will go into the Hyper Metroid hack. That's an interesting one.
That sounds interesting.
But yeah,
That's a
there
good
are
hack.
SNES games being played pretty much throughout the entirety of this, the next 24 hours. There will be also another Link to the Past randomizer daily race at the usual times, 2 and 9 p.m., along with a ton of other things. So yeah, plenty of action on Speed Gaming for the rest of the night and into tomorrow. But with that said, on behalf of our, well, first off, definitely follow our 4 runners who have put on an amazing show for you here tonight. But yeah, on behalf of Semper Firedog, my co-commentator, Link Force, our tracker, and Miss Metroid, who was on setups for this evening, I'm Captain MD13, and we say thank you for watching, and we will see you next time.
See you next mission, everyone.